I don't even know my character voice yet.
So,
You know what,
so
we
you mean
wing
we're
it.
absolutely right then, is what you're saying.
We wing it.
Just be
I'm just
Mikey
gonna-
from Mikey from
Wing It
Ninja
sounds
Turtles.
fantastic because I didn't think about a voice for her at all.
I'm just gonna default to Khajiit from
Perfect.
Elder Scrolls.
I'm
So it'll be alright.
Your voices, I'm so glad.
Ooh,
Okay.
whimsical fantasy music.
Oh man!
Gasp.
Oh man!
Oh crap.
I can't wait for a car to crash into the castle.
Dad
Oh my god, is that an oboe?
is here to pick me up from school.
So, for whatever reason, you group of second-year students have found yourselves in detention. So, whether it's from sneaking out of your dorms after hours or stealing from the kitchens, you've placed yourselves in the hands of the Academy's potion professor, Yui Xilthyra, and her teaching assistant, Akai. So, as far as you know, if detentions don't consist of cleaning up the barracks or sorting the thousands of books in the school library, there's always the possibility of being sent on a mission to fetch materials or help with something in the forest that surrounds the northeast of the campus. You guys know this as the Evergreen Forest, a place where students tend to hang about and chill during the day, but everyone's pretty much too pussy to go at night because you can't really see shit.
Cowards.
Because, I mean, the students aren't afraid of the dark, but rather what could be hiding in it.
Webs.
IRS.
So, the five of you are sitting in detention right now within the confines of the potion room, which you can see on the map, which I yeeted there. So, yeah, that's in, like, the eastern side of campus. The walls are thicker than any of the other walls in the school just because they want to ease caution if something explodes and not, like,
Smart.
blast through to the next room because, basically your tutor center is, like, right next to the potion classroom, so you don't want to be blowing up someone when they're stressing for their exam. But yeah, so
Depends, sure.
you guys are all sitting here. Does anyone want to introduce their character first and kind of just...
Right, fantastic. I'll jump right in here. Riot was definitely there before all of you. So you would have come into her playing her lyre guitar.
Oh, fantastic.
And then, so she is playing You Can't Take Me Spirit Beauty on her lyre guitar. She's got pale orchid skin and plum hair.
I gotta turn God down. I'm sorry, Chaos.
It's all good.
Start over. Start over.
was-
Start over.
I was trying to
beautiful.
describe this and you can not really hear that much.
God, shut up. God, shut up.
God, shut up! I'm trying to do a thing! Alright. So she has orchid skin, plum hair. She's always smiling. Most of you have probably heard of her. If you have, even if you don't know exactly who she is. Probably a few piercings. She's got a slingshot in her back pocket, like she's 8.
The music's over talking you, Chaos.
Yeah, dude.
The music is really, like, clear, surprisingly.
I've got it right up to my mic so you guys can hear it.
Can you start over again, but
I'm
leave the
sorry.
music out?
Because you try to
She's
describe
got-
yourself and the music's overtaking you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's got pale orchid skin, plum hair. a wide smile, black eyes with a violet rim around the irises, and a slingshot in her back pocket.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. I can't, like, I stopped breathing for half a second. I breathed in and then just stopped breathing. I was thinking, oh, it's probably gonna be some nice music. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, sorry?
Riot has
Riot playing
Riot-
nice, calm music. Fuck no.
Riot
You
has
can't take me.
been in detention for about a week now.
Oh no.
It's
She's already done all the chores.
Yeah, so if you guys are wondering why you have been sent to the whims of the potion professor who hates students, or she's fed up nonetheless, it is literally because Riot has had to do all the other detention tasks, or has tried evading them and had to do them again after getting caught. So, she's pretty well known around the academy due to her pyrotechnic shows. It's one of those things where everyone at least knows about her, but not exactly who she is. But because she's been expelled from several schools already, according to several rumors, including burning down her last school, people are wondering why she hasn't been expelled yet. So that's kind of the word around about her, but she's sitting there rocking. She makes the most out of life. Anyone else want to introduce their character?
Go on, Alex. I saw you unmute.
Alex, peer pressure.
Sorry, I actually was about to, but then like someone called me to talk about something. So I had to immediately mute myself. Alright, yes, in a sort of meek manner, you see, just your typical, like, nerd loser guy, steps into the potions room or the detention places. This is, Aaron Ellman. He is you would see that he's a pretty meek looking guy. He's got like, a typical, sort of purplish, hair. He's got like something like what a formal student would wear. Like, you could see that he has like a tie, like beneath like, a dark purple vest. And, you could see he has also has like a light blue collared shirt. He's definitely looking a little bit more formal than other students. He has like a very shy-esque air around him. He also has like very unfashionable glasses. Like no one in their right mind would probably like want to wear those in public, but it's not about fashion; it's about function.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always carrying a spellbook around with him.
How blind do you think he would be without his glasses? On a scale from 1 to 10. 10 being, I can't see the amount of fingers you're holding up, and 1 being, I can see everything pretty clear, it's just a little fuzzy.
11.
Oh boy.
We're talking like Velma, like stuck on the floor. My glasses, I can't see without my glasses.
He just loses his eyes without his glasses. That's what happens.
I'm basically, if my glasses get knocked off, I'm basically blinded. Like, yeah.
Noted.
You're like my friend who's actually legally blind without her glasses.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
If there's any relation, or is purely coincidental, if this is sort of like in relation to any person's real or fictional, it's purely coincidental.
As Perrin walks in, you can hear what seems to be almost a muffled voice coming from a book that he's trying to stuff into his bag. It's quite odd. Like, why is the voice coming from the book? I wonder.
What? No, stop.
Why are you in detention, sir? You are supposed to be a high-performing student, not in detention.
just a bit of bad luck, I guess.
Yeah,
ma'am.
this isn't bad luck. What? You're gonna have to explain this to your parents.
No, don't make me,
I read.
please.
I might make you.
Okay. Whatever it takes to. I'll do whatever it takes to make up for it. We could just. I'd rather not. I'd rather not like have this like be out there. I don't know my.
If Riot can hear that, she starts laughing her ass off at him.
I don't know. Anyone want to roll perception for that, or do you think Perrin's not hiding it that well?
I'm trying to be discreet about it, so if I'll roll sleight of hand or a stealth check if that's.
I'd say I want Riot to roll perception.
She's busy
Rolled a
rocking
3.
out. She got a 3.
Okay. She's rocking too hard.
Do I do stealth now or?
Nah, you're good. Riot doesn't
Alright,
see
cool.
shit.
No, Riot's rocking too hard.
Yeah, I prefer like my parents don't know about this. This is like my first time being in detention. You know, I think it should just be just one little mistake. And,
Yes, you'd want to make it your last, wouldn't you?
Yes, definitely.
You
yes.
don't want to be a disappointment to your family name.
No.
Mm-hmm. Go sit down.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll go sit down.
Okay. Does he just does he sit anywhere near Riot, or is he like...
Do I know about Riot's shenanigans? I'm assuming I do.
Everyone does.
Oh,
Yeah.
in that case, I
mean, you were
like,
you were a good student, which means you were probably at that assembly or whatever that she set the pyrotechnics off at.
Oh yeah, in that case, I'm assuming Riot is probably the kid that just like sits like at the very far like corner edge of the classroom. So I'll be at the corner that's like the opposite of that. So I have like maximum distance away from her.
Sounds good. All right. Who wants to introduce the character next? Who strolls in next?
Well, I suppose it would be me because this man has a book. It's slightly a perfect segue, just slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So I'm presuming the door's been closed by now, right?
Yes.
All right. So I open. Okay, I'm sorry. Words. I know them sometimes. Not really though.
Mm-hmm.
So first, what happens is that you notice the door open, but like for some reason it stops like halfway. For like no good reason. It stays like that for about maybe a couple seconds, and then it fully opens with a slam.
Oh.
And then so don't worry about this, okay?
He's got a point.
You don't have to worry about this. Riot's in already, alright? This is fine. This is normal. I'm having too much fun with this already. I don't know why. I'm sorry. It's fun, really. Okay, anyway. And then you notice just someone walk in already looking at a book, not paying attention what's really happening inside. But even if they're not paying attention, they're already staring at Perrin already a bit because they heard slightly what was happening already. And
I'm gonna
slightly intently looking at their bag.
Is it like are you trying to hide this like look, or are you're just intently like staring at my bag right now?
It's like I stare intently at it for like maybe about 3 seconds, and after that I just stare back at my book, like mainly just thinking I'll worry about it a bit later.
I'll roll perception if you're willing to roll stealth. We can have a roll off. See if I catch you staring.
All right. Why not?
Can I catch you slipping?
See, you catch me slipping immediately, huh?
I got an 11.
All right, then I gotta do mine. Yo, you beat me. Got a 3. God damn.
All right. I just see you, and as soon as I see you like staring at my bag, I'm just gonna like kick my bag under my chair, just sort of like so you stop staring at it.
Okay, well, when the moment I see you do that, I'm just be like, well, that's a bit bloody interesting, isn't it? And then I just mainly ignore everyone else there and go towards a seat that is slightly close to Perrin.
Oh boy. Nice.
I'm just sweating bullets right now, seeing this guy walk in.
And I just casually stare at you for another 3 seconds and then go back to my book.
I'm gonna start reading a book of my own.
Nervously reads book.
Can I shoot my slingshot at these nerds who are reading books in
Hell
detention?
yes.
Sure, can you hit him? Try and hit him.
Who are you trying to hit though? I'd assume you want
Both
to
of
hit
you.
Oh, both of
Both
us.
of you. You're both nerds reading books in detention. Alright, that's a 24 to hit the first nerd.
Which nerd
whoever
are
that
you
is.
hitting?
Karen.
Okay.
That hits. What? I'm a wizard. What do you
Nerd.
expect?
And then a 16 to hit the second nerd.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, both of you get hit with slingshot bullets.
Are these like spitballs, or do we suffer damage from this?
I'll hit your books instead of you. That way you don't take
fine.
any damage. Because they're actually like rocks that would hit you.
Okay, Karen's book gets like a little bit of... It's visibly damaged because it was a 24.
Hell yeah, nerd.
Wait, what the? I look back at Riot. I'm like, I give her like a face of like, why?
She does a peace sign and then starts rocking out to So What by Pink. I do, I have a Riot playlist.
I love that.
She's rocking out,
Sounds
guys.
about right.
I try to, wait. Having mending probably would have been very good.
Facts.
Should I change that right now?
We already started, Alex.
Shame.
Shame. Can't change the character sheet after you start.
Damn it.
SMH
Just one
my head.
cantrip. Alright, whatever.
Unbelievable. This guy's trying to cheat at the imagination game.
I won't try to. No, I'm sorry. I was joking. I won't cheat at the imaginary. I won't cheat at the imagination game. I won't.
Who's the next delinquent to stroll in?
Me.
Oh. Would you like to introduce your character?
So I am Zenro. I am a tabaxi. Roughly standing 6'3" tall. He is covered in black fur with leopard print spots, with a white tip on his tail. And he has heterochromia, so his right eye is blue and his left eye is like a golden orangish hue. And he has a golden septum ring around his nose. He's wearing a kind of like a forest green vest with a high collar and very slender build despite being his 6'3" frame. So you'll see Zenro immediately kind of like enter the classroom, and he noticed the shot that Riot took with the slingshot. He'll immediately say, "Pretty good shots for someone like you, eh, Riot?" And
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Sometimes you just you miss the mark a little bit. Remember the school play that you kind of yeah.
Glares. I'll wait for him to sit down and shoot him
And I'll-
back in the head.
I'll give Riot a side eye wink and a toothy big tabaxi grin, and I'll immediately start making my way over directly to the seat next to Riot.
Damn it, I can't shoot him in the head if he's right next to me.
You could
I'll
try.
just play louder. No, I'll just play louder. Play right in his ear.
Also with Zenra, you'll see he's got a longbow, kind of draped around his person, and quiver of arrows across his lower back.
Yeah. It's of note that Zinro is known to be possibly the best archer on campus and the captain of the archery club, but he is also the only member of the archery club.
Oh.
So, while he is the best, it's kind of a solo endeavor. It kind of gets overshadowed by magic missile dodgeball, but...
Number 1, baby, straight to the top.
Stupid jocks.
He's been trying his best.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And,
I wanted to join archery club, but
although you guys do not know why he is in detention, there has been a rumor going around that he did try to cheat on his history exams last semester.
Let's go.
Yep.
We hate learning.
Yeah.
at school, out of everything.
And, does our last character walk in? I'm guessing quite late.
Oh, very much late. Like, if she were a teacher, like, 15 minutes have gone by, so, like, if the class would have been able to leave, but she's a student. So the 15-minute rule doesn't apply. But she definitely has a bottle of water that she picked up on her way here.
Is it the fantasy equivalent of a hydro flask?
Exactly. She's got her water bottle in one hand. She has like her fucking book on her hip. You can hear her chewing gum before you actually see her. She just
Oh,
no.
hold on. I don't know if I have enough gum for this, but
For those of you guys watching the recording, I bet you didn't expect that voice to come out of that icon.
the fuck you mean, bitch? That's right. This is the voice. I was gonna wait, but you forced my hand.
I would like
Now
to
you can
add
have all
guess.
the guns.
I would like to add at every gum chew, Zenra's cat ear twitches a little bit,
Oh,
And
so
he,
it's gonna
like-
be twitching a lot.
and his right eye just is like also twitching.
His misophonia.
Yeah.
In the doorway strolls a average height elven girl with like wavy black shoulder length hair, purple eyes, like this black like dress, and like very stereotypical witch hat on that's kind of like slumped over one eye. Doesn't even acknowledge anyone else in the room, barely pays attention to Riot's fucking headache music, and just strodes to there's windows in this room, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she'll go to the back corner nearest to the windows and just sit down, kick her boots up on the desk, and tip her hat forward to take a nap.
Okay. All of you guys know who this is. Whether in fear or respect, she is definitely, as Bat quoted in his description of her, one of the top bitches in the social food chain, flocked by a bunch of wannabes. She doesn't have her wannabes with her today, but she obviously does not give a fuck. The chewing.
Riot
Through-
will
through the
start
naps she's
laughing
chewing.
her ass off. The princess is in detention. This is hilarious.
I just want to be left alone with my book. Please.
Nerd.
At least the lackeys aren't here with her.
I think that would have been more fun if they were here. We could send them all out into the woods.
More
Get lost
people to
forever.
fuck with.
Oh my
Just gonna,
god,
like-
you're such a wannabe.
She'll tip like one side of her brim up so you can see just one purple eye staring out. Can I help you? I'm trying to take my midday nap.
Oh, I am so sorry, Your Highness.
Thank you.
She will, like, do a little bow, but both of her fingers are flipping you off as she does it.
Oh, that is just incorrigible.
While this interaction is going on, your potions professor strolls into the room, her high heels clacking against the cobblestone floor, and she looks at the lot of you and just very visibly shakes her head in sighs, while a fairy dragon flies in behind her and lands on her shoulder.
What up, Teach?
Hey, Perrin, why are you here? Why are you in detention?
Get wrecked, nerd.
Gonna
Snort underneath my hat.
I'm gonna slowly put my book down, close it, and just look up at her, ashamed. And I'll just calmly say,
It's just a simple, silly misunderstanding, but, you know, it's what it is. But I'll do whatever it takes to make up for my mistake, and I really hope this doesn't get on my permanent record, ma'am.
Yes, I'd sure hope so, considering your history. But your professor, for those of you who do not know, she has long black hair. She's about 6 feet tall, and with her high heels and her hat, it probably adds another foot to it. And, yeah, she's the potions teacher. She's not necessarily gifted in magic herself, which is why she kind of puts it in magic, because she's a monk. But she does have her teacher's assistant on her shoulder in the form of a fairy dragon right now. As far as you guys can tell. And, he's more capable than she is at the craft. But, she looks at the rest of you, especially about how would you pronounce your character's first name?
Kira.
Okay.
It's just extra obnoxious.
Oh no.
She looks at Kira and makes a very sour face.
Good thing I can't see it. Just chomping away at my gum under here.
It's just a hat and all you hear is the chomp, chomp, chomp.
It's just slightly
You know-
muffled.
You know how bad I wanted to actually cast sleep on you so the chomping would stop? Zinra's like twitching like excessively at this point.
I welcome it.
Yui stands in front of all of you and she's like, well, so unfortunately I've been tasked with monitoring your detention. Some more severe than others, but because Miss Riot here has cleaned up the library and the barracks, which props to her honestly.
She will stand on the desk and bow.
Yeah, so someone raided our potions closet recently, and because finals are coming up, it's quite empty, and we're a bit short on this one ingredient. The only issue is that it's bioluminescent, and you can only really distinguish it at night because that's when it glows. So, what better way to help out the teacher and your classmates than going into the forest at night and finding an ingredient, something I'm sure none of you would love to do, but here we are.
Hells yeah!
At night?
Good thing I can see in the dark.
I've always wanted to go in the forest.
Isn't it against the rules to go to the forest at night?
School-sponsored adventure.
I mean, it's not recommended, but the headmaster didn't say no to this, so... And you won't be the first group that we've made do this, so...
Did they come back okay at least?
They came back.
Don't worry, Perrin. Don't worry, Perrin. You have a great guide with you.
She gives a nervous smile.
I would like to use my warlock fuckery.
Okay.
My awakened mind ability to just go into Perrin's mind and go, the forest is gonna kill you today. You are living on borrowed time. No, I can just speak telepathically to any creature I can see within 30 feet of me. And I'm definitely lifting my brain
You
a
also
little
have
bit.
awakened mind, I see, okay.
Yep.
Can I make an insight check somehow?
Yeah,
Anyway.
maybe, sure. You could try.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll a perception check on this then?
Yes.
Oh, 25.
Oh, I got a 20. Oh.
Yeah, Perrin, if he wasn't paranoid before, he's certainly just, like, looking around while he's hearing voices in his head.
I'll lower the brim again.
I look around all panicked. It's like, no.
The chomping gets louder.
Yo, Teach, I don't think this guy's gonna make it.
See, I mean, I'd love to offer an exception, because
Maybe we should all go get milkshakes.
See, that would be great, but finals do start next week, and, you guys do need to, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? You need to learn, and according to the academy, that, includes doing, tasks that will benefit others that don't necessarily benefit you. So we are gonna do that, and Perrin, my apologies, because you are certainly an exceptional student, but if I make an exception for one person, I can't exactly make an exception for everyone, so it'd be unfair, so you're gonna have to come with.
Okay.
He's exceptional, but not worthy of exception. Loser.
The fairy dragon on her shoulder
Look down.
flies over to Perrin, sits on his desk, and just stares at him.
Can I help you? Do I know the fairy dragon's name?
I don't know, do you?
I'll make it.
You can make an insight check to see who it is, if it is someone. It just goes.
Can I make a history check instead? Or does it have to be insight?
It'd be insight.
Ah, shit. Alright, I'll roll it anyway. It's not too bad. 14.
Nice.
Because of the intelligence it seems to be exuding, it's probably something that has wild shaped or polymorphed into a fairy dragon, but isn't exactly a fairy dragon usually. But you don't know who it is exactly. It just goes meep at you and then flies back to her.
What?
It goes meep. Yep. I make the rules.
Again, what?
I'll send a message to Perrin.
Why is everyone diving into my mind?
I'll be like, Perrin. You should know that's Akai.
Wait, what?
As the teacher's assistant.
Oh. Okay. Thanks, I guess.
I'll give Perrin a nice little wink as she just heard my voice.
I'm just gonna put my head on my desk. It's tired that everyone's trying to fuck with my mind.
What? Sorry to interrupt. Just to make sure I get it correct. Does Perrin have specific pronouns? I don't want to.
Oh yeah. What are your guys' pronouns for your characters?
He, him.
He, him. Okay.
She, him, yeah.
Right, is she, her.
Zenro's he, him.
Okay.
Rune's character, he, him.
Okay.
Yep.
Lay. Okay.
Okay, cool. Just
My
wanted to
mind's
make sure.
about to be slayed. Parents' mind is about to be slayed right now.
Yep. I was just wait till we get in the forest.
My mind is the most powerful thing about me right now. Please don't dice it up like scrambled eggs.
Never.
Oh, that would be too bad if that happened. Wow.
Leave my brain alone, you absolute witchcrafters.
You're at a magic school. I don't know what you're expecting. And you're with the delinquents. So again, I don't know what you're expecting. Okay. So, Yui goes around and he's like, okay, it's getting dark out. We might as well just start to head out. I don't know if you guys want to make a line or just like follow me out the door. I'm not good with this. But
Gotcha, Teach. I'll lead the way.
thank you, Riot. Thank you.
She will jump up and use disguise self to transform into Yui as she leads everybody out of the classroom.
Seeing Riot do this, Zenro will try and one up and also use disguise self to also change into Yui.
She'll fucking glare at you.
Yui makes a very sour face at the two of you.
I'm gonna do it as well, but I'm still gonna be sitting in the back sleeping.
Part of me just wants to say that, like, you still keep your clothes. So
Yeah.
it's just Yui, but with different outfits, and she looks very unamused. It's like...
I'm just looking at this, good thing I don't have disguise self, and I'm just gonna be
Disguise self changes the outfits, so I look exactly like you.
Okay.
I'm not putting that much effort in. I'm just going just
Yeah,
the body
me
and
either.
face.
Yep,
The
same.
clothes stand.
Riot does it to
I
the
put
book.
every amount of effort in. I am the perfect copy.
You know what, I respect that.
It's like a little too much detail. It's like, how closely have I been looking at you? That's a little weird.
Again, Yui makes a sour expression.
I just look at Yui and I'm like, I don't know either. I don't know, where do we go from here?
This way, students! To the forest!
Oh, God, she's trying to do the voice too.
Yui
At this-
ushers you guys out from the back, like she's a herding dog. She's like, okay guys, come on. Come on. She doesn't know what she's doing. And then, like, Akai in his fairy dragon form is just flying around you guys.
Alright,
I'll probably be like in the back of the line or group, however we're walking. Just following the 4 Yuis that are just leading, quote unquote, us to the forest.
Okay, so you guys head westward throughout the school and end up going through the back gate to exit the premises, with the Evergreen Forest in front of you. So, this forest is known to be just full of the lily of the valley flower. Each town in the country of Aleian seems to have a designated flower that grows all over it, with the convallaria, or the lily of the valley, dominating this one. So, there are a few attractions that some students have found in the forest throughout the ages. Out of you guys, do any of you think you in particular go through the forest often? Like, deep into the forest? Like, to adventure just for funsies?
I would.
Definitely Zenra.
Dinro and Roxas, anyone else?
So Riot would go out there if there was like a raging party, but not really to just explore the forest, because that sounds a little calm, and also, you know, forest fires.
Okay.
It's too dirty. It's not worth it.
Aaron doesn't leave his dorm.
Perrin would probably, like, he would never, like, go, like, super deep into the forest, but he would probably, like, you know, take a peep in there, just to, like, look at some, real-life examples of, like, arcane, maybe ingredients or something to help him with, like, his potions exam or something.
Okay, so Roxas and Zinro, you guys are probably aware of, I'll list a few certain spots in the forest. There is a very tall abandoned tower. It's kind of, the best way I can explain it is it's built Rapunzel style, so it seems like there's no easy way to get up except through the window at the top. Some students have tried exploring it. It's abandoned and dusty as hell. Students with air magic who can fly up there. And there is a lake that seems to have a crystal bottom, so people have kind of just called it the Crystal Lake, but it's a bit hard to find since it's deeper in the forest. But it's around there that you tend to find more magical beings, as the only beings you really see or any students really know of are dryads near the clearing of the forest. So you guys know this information. The rest of you, probably not, but all of you know about the dryads. So Yui leads you guys up to the clearing of the forest, and she's like, okay. As you can see, it's getting a bit dark out. She has lamps with her that she distributes to each of you that have candles in them. She's like, okay, please don't get lost. We're looking for this very specific kind of bioluminescent mushroom. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. It's not good raw. Don't eat it.
But what happens if we do?
Don't.
Do I know what happens
if you don't tell me?
students eat
Okay, teach. I'm gonna be totally honest here. If you don't tell me what happens if I eat it, I'm gonna eat it to find out.
Do I know what happens if the students eat it?
Would that be a nature check?
Oh, well,
Unless she's covered it in class, probably nature.
Yeah, nature check, because she goes more over, like, she hasn't covered this one yet.
alright, I'll do nature. 15.
Shrooms. Some hallucinations.
Oh.
It's used as an ingredient for illusion potions to kind of, cause hallucination effects. So, good old LSD.
Hell
So
yeah.
I would know, like, would these hallucinations be, like, super extra potent because it's the mushroom itself and it's
Yes.
not been properly brewed? Okay.
Yeah, that's why she's saying don't eat it.
Interesting.
Riot, yeah, if you eat them, you're gonna be having, like, it's like having a nightmare, except you're still awake, so, yeah, you won't be able to wake up from that.
Interesting.
Yeah, not a good idea.
I don't like how you're
Start
saying
playing
interesting.
It's time to begin by Imagine. Because it's time to begin our journey.
Does Riot just charge into the forest while rocking?
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Yeah.
Um,
Starts playing It's Time.
Zenro sing.
Skips into the forest.
Zenro seeing Riot do this, he's gonna like immediately move like away and like into the brush to keep as far away from Riot.
She still freaking looks like Yui too, so Yui just sees herself rocking out on the lyre guitar.
I was wondering
Skipping
about
into
that
the forest.
if you still had the
Are
disguise
all of
self
you
up.
are all of you who like disguised self originally still keeping it up?
No.
I would have dropped it once we left the school.
Riot's
I-
keeping it up as long as it lasts for the full hour.
Oh my god.
Definitely dropped it.
Okay. Are any of you traveling together, do you think? Like in a group, or are you all trying to just split up?
Hmm.
I
Walk
don't
around
want
with
to
these
split up.
nerds.
Hmm?
Riot's running off.
Riot's
you
running
can
off.
stick with her if you want, but she walked away. She walked into the forest rocking out. It's time to begin,
I
Uh,
would
isn't it?
Zenro would definitely trail Riot, but like not in the general vicinity, like probably within the trees, like the treetop.
Okay, so those two are at least within the same vicinity. What about the rest of you guys?
Well, I think Roxas would just wait a bit and see who would stay and who would immediately go to sort of judge.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my my awakened spellbook and open it up, see what they have to say about where this bioluminescent mushroom might be.
You prick, do you think I have any idea? I am a book.
No, but is there like? Surely I made like a couple of notes as to like where it might be. Do you think you could find that?
It is a fungi. Where do you think fungi grow?
Oh, okay.
Near moisture and decaying organisms.
All right. Well, good to see you're about as useful as you've always been.
I'll close it up, put it back in the bag.
You could just hear a muffled, "Oh, how useful are you?"
Oh, all right. So I don't close
how
it.
useful are you?
I won't close it, and I will accept that roast, and just like
I'm not going to get into this with you right now, okay? It's been a long day, and
Yeah, and it'll be longer if you don't find what you are here for. So get on it.
boy, okay. Thank you for your wonderful help.
Yes, I am wonderful. Now get moving.
I was sarcastic.
I'll close the book, put it in my bag, and I'll just like set off trying to look for the stupid lightly mushrooms.
Zenro will send a message back to Perrin,
Leave me alone.
Torment the kid.
and he'll say, "Don't go down the path." Just
Do I-
kidding. This is Zenro. I'm following Riot. Just to keep an eye out for her. Just be careful. If you need anything, yell. And then that's the message for Perrin.
I'm able to respond though, right? Like that's how message works.
I believe so. Yes.
Yep, you're
All
able to.
right.
All right, just make sure nothing gets set ablaze because I don't want to be associated with Riot if anything like that goes down, please.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, forest fire is bad, but I don't think my reputation could take another blow like that, dude.
You just hear quietness. Zenro doesn't respond.
Oh, well, okay. I guess there he goes.
He heard you, but you wouldn't know that. Just to give you. Yeah.
I guess I'll start heading down the path, keeping my peepers open for a bioluminescent mushroom.
Okay.
Just very slowly, very meekly.
It's the way to go.
Roxas and Kira, what are they doing?
It's disgusting in there. I'm not going fucking anywhere. Mushroom be damned.
Oh boy.
She's gonna look at Yui and then find the nearest rock and dust it off and take a seat, just still staring at her. Still obnoxiously chewing.
You do know that, you're supposed to participate in detention if you don't want to get it again.
Fine. Start looking at the base of the rock. Just looking down, just like spinning on this rock.
And I guess that's a start. Roxas, do you know where you're going to be headed?
Yes, I just wanted to see what everyone will do first.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be wandering about myself. Kai will be with me, so no worries on what's happening with me. Yeah, if anything happens to anyone, please give a shout. You don't know what's in here at night. I mean, you can guess, but I'd rather not have any casualties on my part. That wouldn't be very good on me, especially as I'm responsible for you. Yes, I'm gonna get going. You guys get going too. Be safe. Please be safe. I'm responsible for you. I don't want to go back to my old job. I quite like this one. So.
Oh, you really don't trust me?
and then she walks into the forest.
Out of character, is it already like, is the sun setting, or has it already like become nighttime at this point?
The sun is nearly completely set, so it is quite dark out.
Okay. And just out of curiosity, who has dark vision?
Your girl.
Riot does.
Okay.
I think all of you except Perrin and Roxas, right?
Yeah. We're humans,
Oh.
so.
Poor
The two
Perrin.
people without dark vision got left alone.
No. Yui gave us lamps. We're good.
Yeah.
We're Gucci.
Okay.
You guys get your candle lamps.
I was about to say, Dinra was about to feel really bad.
But if a lamp goes out and you can't relight it, you're sort of fuck.
Yeah.
I got fire bolts, but that's not gonna help. So.
It would. You just had to set a tree on fire.
Alright, so... Does Roxas follow where Perrin went, or are they just both by themselves?
No, I would follow Perrin.
Okay. So it's just basically Kira who's by herself. Is she still sitting on the rock, or is she gonna venture anywhere?
Man, I don't see this mushroom anywhere around this rock.
Damn, that's crazy.
After a little bit, she'll sigh because she's now very bored and there's nothing to do, and she'll make her way into the forest.
Okay. You know what? Good for her. I was expecting her to try and sneak away.
I was so tempted. I was so tempted.
On the cusp of leaving.
She thought about it, then she realized she'd have to go into detention again, and she was like,
Yeah. Either do this or clean the fucking gymnasium. Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah, she'd be like the people who I have to deal with at work who don't want to clean dishes, so I have to clean dishes all the damn time. I'm like, do you think you're above dishes for a part-time job?
Right.
They do think they are. But
I love doing dishes.
as you guys are venturing through the forest, would you like to do an investigation check to kind of see your surroundings? What do you want to do?
Oh,
Uh,
investigation check?
I'll do investigation. That's one of my strongest things.
Yeah, I'll do an investigation as well. Look in the moistest places I can find. The places that are moist, nice and moist.
Oh, well, I rolled a 7, so 13.
I got a 2.
Can I do a perception check to find the nearest light source to me?
Okay.
I'm gonna put mine out because I have dark vision.
Okay.
Could I use perception?
I mean, what are you looking for?
Not exactly much, because investigations, the whole point of it is just to essentially find the mushroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, since Perrin's focusing on that, I guess I'll just use perception just to see if there's anything else around us. Not like the mushroom, just anything vaguely.
Okay.
I get a 16 on that.
I got a 13 on my investigation.
Okay.
I use my passive investigation instead.
Perrin's looking. He's trying. But as you guys venture deeper and deeper into the woods, you do seem a bit confused. And this is where I'm gonna ask you guys a question. So, you guys could head northward, like directly north. You guys could head westward, which kind of goes along the shore. That's near the school. The trees kind of overlook it. Or you can go eastward, which is probably to the deepest part of the forest.
Huh.
Is this
Like
just
the
for those two
conundrum.
or everybody?
Each of you guys, I just want to know which direction you want to go.
Riot's going east, baby.
Okay.
I'll go north.
To the deep dark.
Okay.
Zenro, I think, would head northeast to keep like a nice little gap between Riot and then also where he last knew that like Perrin and the others were.
Okay.
Just to kind of keep like a middle ground.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna change the music and then.
We're all splitting up in this forest.
Yeah.
It just
I mean, we
shifts
all
from
know how well it
winter.
worked in Harry Potter.
Is there any way that I could make a perception check just to gauge roughly how far away like Perrin was from last seeing him?
I mean, it hasn't been that long, so you're all not terribly far from each other.
Okay. Okay. That
Eclipse just switches the music from happy, whimsical magic music, and it just becomes all they fear is you.
Boss battle, baby, let's go.
Oh,
straight death metal.
See, I wish, but
Oh, booze! Oh, we get. No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty cool.
Perrin is surely trying to investigate. Roxas, what did he get on his perception roll?
16.
Okay, so Perrin's just like frantically trying to look around for this mushroom he saw in his book, and Roxas is, you know, trying to perceive, I guess. But it does seem that up ahead there seems to be a faint light source of sorts, but it seems to differ in coloration to that of the mushroom that you were looking for. So the mushroom you're looking for, it's more of like, it shimmers more like a blue. What you're seeing now is more of like gold.
Come on, it's gotta be around here somewhere, please.
I would like to get closer to the light that I was seeing.
Okay, you want to get closer? Okay.
Blow it up, blow it up, blow it up.
Is Perrin gonna follow, or is it just Roxas?
I'm probably way too focused on trying to find this mushroom. Unless Roxas let me know that he was going to do something, I'll still just keep investigating.
Does Roxas don't know?
Yeah, I will probably let you know.
Okay.
Alright, what the?
So, I'll say as the pair of you step forward, you come into a clearing where there seem to be a lot of fireflies kind of just buzzing around, with the very dark silhouette of the abandoned tower in front of you. It's kind of hidden amongst the trees, but the little blinking lights of the fireflies seem to, you know, illuminate it just enough to get what it is, and that it isn't like some monstrosity.
My God.
Oh, I guess it wasn't anything of much importance.
This is the first time
Hey.
Perrin's seen the tower. He's like, and then Roxas is like, whatever.
Yeah, because I saw it.
Did you see this before? Like when you came here, like
I
other
have.
Okay. I'll take out my my Wake and Spell book and I'll make a little doodle in there. Make
Aw.
some notes. Put like the location of it as well.
That's cute. Okay, yeah, I will put a little reference of it. I have my silly little Pinterest board.
Silly little
My
Pinterest
silly
board.
little Pinterest board.
I thought my book was like, oh yeah, that's cute. Finally putting some useful information for a change. Nice.
Yeah, no,
No, I
yeah,
probably was
the
still
book
sassy.
is nodding. I mean, it's nodding as best as a book can do. I don't know what that would look like.
Fluttering its pages a little bit.
The way the order describes the way they I think they described it is that it looks like a hologram of like a person, of like a figure, of like someone that the spellcaster is like sort of attached to in some way.
Hmm.
So I guess you would think of like just like a person hologram-esque sort of figure like rising from the book. So it's just nodding. It's just like nodding like that. So.
Yeah, I guess. Mm-hmm. I'll take that. So you guys get this tower in front of you. I will say though, because Roxas is a bit familiar with the area, he will know that the lake is not far from where you are. And, you know, if you put 2 and 2 together, lake equals moisture. And that there is a little bit of a creek that kind of leads to the lake north of the tower, if you just search a bit more.
Definitely gonna be doing that.
I'm assuming he lets me know this, and we're just on our way.
Okay.
I'm more of just sort of gesture for you to follow me.
As we're like walking through, it's not super dense. Like the forest is not super dense. Like past the tower, is it?
It's starting
just
to. It's starting to
alright.
get dense.
As we're walking through the denser parts of the forest, I'm just gonna ask Roxas. So, I don't mean to pry, and I've never been much of a conversationalist, but I just wanted to ask, what exactly were you looking up in the library?
What I was looking up.
Yeah, what were you researching?
Suppose I can say that. I was sort of looking at sort of other types of spells that had a lot of, let's say, devastating effects.
Can I ask what the reason was behind that? Because, it sort of landed us in this situation.
Oh, that's right, you were there, weren't you? Well, the reason why I was doing that was mainly for myself, but a bit of extension for my family.
Oh, okay. Everything going okay over there, or?
Oh, things are going quite okay. It's just more of a precaution, I suppose you could say.
Right. Well, you weren't exactly being cautious about, keeping, that kind of activity away from the staff, because, we... now we're here looking for a mushroom.
Yes, but again, if it wasn't allowed, why would they put in a spot that was very open for anyone to grab it?
Okay, you know what, that's fair.
Roxas said,
And we'll
"Is for me." If it's there, it's there to be taken.
Simply not there to be decoration or something. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. What?
Absolutely redonkulous.
I mean, like I said, if a book is in the library, I assume it's allowed to be read.
Would you like to share the reason your characters got into detention to kind of give a bit of context to this?
Me?
Both of you guys, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because our reasons sort of intertwine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm in detention was for the sole purpose of me reading a book that a staff found me reading that so isn't really allowed to be read in the school.
And I was sent into detention because I was trying to figure out what exactly Roxas was reading about, and then the same staff that saw him, saw me, and just immediately thought that I was like an accomplice, that sort of thing, and that's how we both ended up, in detention.
Slow clap. Slow clap. Okay.
Slow clap yourself.
So, I'm gonna assume you guys start heading north towards the creek. So, Zinro and Riot, what rolls did you make again? So Riot had made a, what on investigation? A 2.
A 2. Yeah, 2 total.
She is wandering aimlessly, and she sees a shining butterfly and thinks that is it.
I'm gonna catch it.
And runs after it.
Fine, I'm gonna catch it.
Do you wanna try and catch it?
Fuck yes.
Okay, try and catch
Catching it. What is this? Dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity.
Acrobatics?
Dexterity, I'd say. Just do a dex roll.
14.
I'll let you have it. You now have a glowing blue butterfly. Looks like one of those like emperor butterflies. They're really pretty.
I don't have anything in my inventory to keep it in, so I guess I let it go after I catch it.
Okay.
I take a real good look at it first.
Okay, and now you have no idea where you are.
And you're lost.
And you're lost. And then Zinro, what had you rolled for, if anything?
I just did an investigation. Just for, I guess, the mushroom. I got a 6.
A 6? Okay. Yeah. You see... You don't know what you see. Like, you see some tracks on the ground and you're like, oh, that's cool. And you start following them for a second, and then you remember mushrooms don't leave tracks. So you don't really know what you were following. And you kind of realize you've lost Riot, but at least you're not completely lost because you're at least somewhat familiar with the environment.
Plot twist, they were your own tracks.
He was walking in circles. And Kira had rolled a 16 on perception, right?
Yeah, to see where the nearest light source was.
Okay.
I mean, they're lost, so I suppose it makes sense.
To the sound of silence comes, cutting like knives in this And I found you with a bottle of wine, you hadn't heard. I like the 4th of July.
It's a cry for help.
It's a cry for help, exactly.
Exactly.
Or even she doesn't think she's lost. Maybe she thinks she's the hot shit.
I never said we are. Though I never been through hell like that, I've closed enough windows.
I'm not gonna lie, while this is happening, I'm just listening to Vaporwave, honestly.
If you're lost in a phone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on.
With all of that noise, Riot is going to attract something to her, which I will get to soon.
Great.
For the nearest light source for Kira, it would probably be the same thing that Roxas and Perrin saw with the fireflies near the tower.
Perfect. I'll head that way.
Okay. And as she's heading that way, could you roll me another perception roll?
Oh, of course. Let me just... 20. Another 16.
It seems that, like, as you're wandering towards the lights, that it could be the dark playing tricks on you, but it almost seems like there's a shadow prowling around as you are walking. Not necessarily making circles around you, but just watching, following, listening. But it could be your mind playing tricks on you, but You can hear the rustling of the dirt and grass around you.
Am I able? So it's an all around me thing. It's not something I can specifically pinpoint.
Who knows? Unless you try something.
I'll try that awakened mind ability again. I'll try to reach my brain out to try to communicate with it. And say, I'll give 2 loud chomps in its brain if it is tangible, and say, "What the fuck are you?"
The rustling stops for a second.
Oh shit, dude.
Good, I
God.
flummoxed it.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
See what happens when you go poking at brains you don't know.
But then it seems to pick up again and get louder.
Oh man.
You've got 1 second to get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go batshit.
And it's
Gonna go bat
gum.
shit.
That's so good.
Bat.
And then
But it's Batgar.
it seems like you could be almost mistaken, but it sounds as if something is starting to pick up its pace coming towards you.
Dude, you antagonized it?
I will snap and use my Eldritch Invocation, One with the Shadows. I'm assuming I'm in dim light or darkness, correct?
Yes.
I can use my action to become invisible until I move, take an action or reaction.
Okay.
So I will whoosh into the shadows.
Okay, so what does this do again? Just repeat that.
When I'm in an area of dim light or darkness, I can use my action to become invisible until I move, take an action or a reaction.
Eclipse. I might be hearing things, but is that the fucking Thor theme from We
We
Sports
Sports Resort? Yes, it is.
Yeah, if this thing's coming at me, I'm whoosh into the shadows.
Well, it got a nat 20 for still sensing where you are.
Oh god, it can smell me.
And the
It's all that
shadow,
perfume.
the shadow
It's
seems
almost gum.
to get larger as you still continue to snap your gums. So being invisible really doesn't do shit.
I'll try to like put my hand underneath my jaw to stop, and I just won't.
It's a habit at this point.
And what seems to be coming towards you is the silhouette of a dog-like creature.
Oh no, fuck that.
Did you know it's
casting-
just Zenro running on all fours?
I will cast Fly on myself, and I will get the fuck out of there.
Ooh.
Where are you gonna fly to?
Away.
Where's the
The
way?
tower.
I see this
The
mutt
window
running
in the
at me. I'm
tower.
like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm going right for the tower. I'm going right to the top of that tower.
Okay, so do you go fly up to the tower?
Oh, 100%. I've got 10 minutes of this, so I'm
Oh, you're gonna
Okay.
die.
movement,
Die in that
action, like dash, just straight for the top.
As you fly up to the top of the tower, with the dim light of the fireflies around, you can see the shadow charge up to the tower, and it seems like it's trying to start climb up.
What the fuck?
However, it is not successfully charging up. So it is currently prowling around the tower.
It's Spooter Man.
The tower's our safe space. Everybody run to the tower.
So, I mean, you could try and take a closer look at this thing if you want, but that's up to you.
You toy with me.
Do I?
Not so fun now when it's your mind getting toyed with, isn't it?
You don't understand. She's scared of dogs, bro.
Oh
That's
my
exactly why I'm doing this.
Oh no.
Oh, I wish I had Eldritch Blast.
Is she gonna take a closer look or no?
No. She's not moving from the top of this tower.
Okay.
She's just going to, like, hover, like, lay back against the roof. And kind
Okay.
of just wait. And just gonna like staring contest, like Western style staring contest.
Oh, so she's still looking at it? She's still like looking
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah, she
Okay.
wants to make sure it fucking gets out
Then
of here
I
before
will
she does
give you a
anything.
preview as to what it looks like within the dark.
Boy, my favorite.
Oh my
hey,
God.
It looks like my dog.
Is that your dog?
That's my dog.
I'm
Oh.
so glad. I'm so glad.
It's my dog, but like 3 times bigger. So my dog is
Perfect.
like 60 pounds, so this thing is like 180 to 200 pounds. It's a big boy.
Matt, you saw what that dog did to that bed. Get ready.
Stand the fuck up here.
Nothing's scarier than something that exists in the real life.
It's not just fantasy.
It's not a
It's
fantasy.
not imaginary anymore.
It's like if it's not real, it can't hurt you. But what if it is real?
I'm just gonna wake up one morning, your dog's just gonna be in my fucking bedroom, just
Oh,
tearing my
absolutely.
fucking, just like, sheets off. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Fuck.
Is she still like snapping her gum on the top of the tower?
Now it's like a little bit nervous. It's like,
It's
the
it's-
quickened chewing,
A
like,
shaky chew? Yes.
yeah.
Nice. This is very poor timing, but I need to quickly use the restroom, so entertain yourselves for 2 minutes, and I will be
Just-
right back.
There's gonna be at some point in the one shot where Kira's just gonna be so terrified she swallows her gum.
He chokes on it.
Ow.
Oh my God, when I was a kid, I used to swallow my gum. Because I was like, why can't you swallow it? That's so dumb. It's
That
gum. You
seems
chew
on
it, you can
brand.
swallow it.
That seems very on brand.
I was like, if you can chew it, you can swallow it. What's the difference?
Exactly.
I also forgot that I picked forest for my natural explorer thing. So I should have actually doubled my proficiency for my intelligence.
I thought
Or
you
my
should. I thought you get
Oh.
advantage whenever you do stuff in your favorite environment.
It just says your proficiency bonus is doubled.
Oh.
Yeah, when you make
Expertise.
enter wisdom.
You
Yeah.
get expertise, yeah.
It also says difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
So we should have stayed as a group.
Yeah, it also says your group can't become lost except by magical means. So,
Dude, we should
yeah.
have stayed as a
You
group.
somehow
I
got
am
lost.
lost right now.
No. Wait, now, Rip. Wait, hold up. You have to admit, this is a magic forest, so really,
That's
in
exactly
hindsight,
true.
it's so really, yeah, we still could have gotten lost. So
True.
This is still funny to me. It's just like how both of us passed the tower already. Now a problem's happening. That once we left, like what? How many seconds ago?
Not that many.
Oh, it's not necessarily a
I
bad
thought
thing.
combat was optional.
It's not necessarily a bad thing that I'm alone though, because it does say that I remain stealthed. Or it says I can move stealthily at a normal pace while alone. But I'm incognito mode.
I thought combat was optional.
It was. It found
There
them.
is no combat so far. Bat just ran away.
Exactly. There was almost combat if I had Eldritch Blast.
Okay, I'm back. I hope you haven't set anything on fire while I was gone.
I don't think we're allowed
Put
to
it out,
yet.
oops.
Put it
Oops,
out.
control flame, it's out.
Spit on it.
Did you say firebolt? Oh, sorry.
Oh, that was silly. Okay, so
I'm such a silly Billy. Don't mind me.
Riot is lost in the forest, but
Kind of on
jamming
brand.
as hard as she can.
You're lost and alone.
Whether she realizes she's lost or if she's just jamming to jam instead of like putting out an I'm lost signal.
No, she's jamming to put out an I'm lost signal.
Okay, well,
That's why she chose carry on.
so as she's doing this, it seems like some sources of light appear in the trees around her, blinking a little bit.
Are they blue luminescent mushroom lights?
They're all different sorts of colors. And they seem to fly around you.
I'm gonna get a closer look at any blue ones.
Okay.
They might be flying mushrooms. Who knows?
Are you gonna try and get a closer look at one of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Great.
Nope.
21.
Okay, so while you are trying to take a closer look, a ray of energy almost like hits you in the back of the head. Like someone trying to like smack you with a log. But it doesn't do anything. And you just turn around. I mean, if you turn around. I don't know if you even felt it.
If she could like sense it.
Yeah.
Like going through her personal space.
It seems that these blinking lights are pixies. And they're a bit, you know, they have personality. They're there. You can try and insight them to see what's going on if you want.
And I will do that. Maybe they're just pranking me. They like pranks, bro. That's a nat 20 for a 20. Because I got +0.
They seem incredibly pissed off at you.
Ah, I see. I've probably gone into your territory a little bit there. I'll just back away now.
Oh, play.
You've got a hold of me. Don't even know your power. I stand 100 feet, but I fall when I'm around you. Show me open door, then you go and slam it on me. I can't take anymore. I'm saying, baby, please have mercy on me.
Okay, is she just backstepping, or is she like trying to run away from them?
She's backing up from him as she sings. Have mercy on me.
Can Zinra hear this?
I mean, she's being loud as fuck, so I mean, he might.
It's a quiet forest, and she's rocking.
And, while she's rocking, she's going to start feeling her limbs freeze up.
Oh, no.
Nuts. All nuts.
Oh no.
As the pixies sort of start to inch in closer to her. And, I'd like you to do another con save to see if, you will be awake or not when they kidnap you.
That's a 7.
You're conked the fuck out. As the pixies. Very pissed offly. I don't think they like your music for whatever reason.
It wasn't trespassing, it was noise. It was noise pollution.
And yeah, they are very much carrying you away. And this music wasn't very appropriate, so... But I have something that won't seem very appropriate at first, but it will make sense in time. I'm quite sure. Yes.
Oh no.
So, Riot's gonna wake up.
What?
She is tied to a chair at the end of a very long table.
No.
What?
Oh.
And
Is this what I...
And it seems so she's at one end of the table and the other end of the
Rabbit
table
cat.
is empty. But on all the other sides of the table, there are different creatures. Different fantastical creatures that are a part of the forest.
Yo.
And sitting next to you is a very angry looking pixie. It's like, and
Hey there.
she's awake. You guys, she's awake. What are we gonna do now?
Of course, Josh pops in when you're doing the Jersey accent.
Hi, Josh. No, it's a gangster pixie. I don't know what you're talking about. And there seem to be other species around, such as, a sprite. There seems to be a dire wolf. There's a fairy dragon. There's even an owl bear. But what's kind of peculiar about these animals is that they're all accessorized in some way, as if this is an important meeting.
Love the drip.
They're all whispering amongst each other. The owl bear in particular has a very ratchet-looking flower crown on their head, with a tutu that seems a bit too stretched out.
Loving the drip, man.
The owl bear nods at you and goes, "Roar." And then very delicately picks up a cup of tea and then sips from it. Which I don't know how an owl bear would sip from a cup of tea, but it's doing it.
I love it. I love the image. I love the mental image I have.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
The pixie is very much like, oh, Juniper, of course she's gonna compliment you. And not me? You're not gonna compliment me? You know what? You're in hot water, miss. You're in hot water. You know what you did? You're here for a reason. You know why you're here?
Because you guys all took me.
Yeah, but it's a bit more deep than that. You know your pyrotechnics show last week?
Oh,
know
yeah,
that?
that was wicked, right?
Yeah, and then
So
you sent that student flying? That was my daughter. You sent my daughter flying.
Well,
God.
that was an accident.
I'm quite sure it wasn't an accident because you're talking about it like it's your greatest endeavor ever. And as far as I've heard,
the show was like my greatest endeavor ever.
Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me?
Are you mocking me?
Master disguise all over again. Oh no.
Listen. Okay, first of all, is Riot still in like the form of Yui, or is she herself again?
If it's been an hour, she's herself.
Okay,
again.
she's herself then. Okay. Listen here. You may not understand the extent of the hot water you're in. But
Look, I cast magic and shit happens sometimes. It's not my fault.
yeah, but you don't need to send a student flying. And now you're in our turf. You're in our turf. And then when you're in our turf and you have done something bad to us, something bad happens to you. So now you're at our tea party.
Please, Matt, show some respect.
I mean, your tea party seems pretty sick. How is this a punishment?
Well, you have to sit down and listen. And it seems like the animals are having a Model United Nations discussion on something.
I love this.
But
I don't really know if I'm cut out for politics, really.
The punishment out of character is boredom to an extent. But and then the pixie looks at you.
She's already itchy.
The pixie looks at you. She flies up a bit, puts a hand on your shoulder, and she's like, "Listen. Us pixies, we're kind of in a war with the fairy dragons right now. And we kind of need some help. So if you want to make reparations, I don't know if you want to rally other students for a cause, but just to attract attention and maybe support us, because yeah, the fairy dragons are kind of winning. I mean, no one really knows that this is going on.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm down for a war. Do you got shirts that say Team Pixie on it?
I mean, if you're good at graphic design, I mean, all we really have are pixie-sized t-shirts.
You have like an enlarged spell that like makes them bigger.
I mean, possibly. We can find someone with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at like a Team Pixie shirt, I'm down.
Alright. I am gonna say, eventually, whatever was following Kira and circling around her has left. Because now, there seems to be a shadow approaching the table, and sitting in its place is a dog that looks very much like my dog.
What up, dog?
Except it now has a bougie vest on and a monocle because it's tea
Oh my
time
gosh.
and model United Nations for the animals of the forest.
Oh,
Hey, of course. What's the dog doing?
And
What up, dog?
and Stella's like,
dog?
"Hey yo, what up, Hooch? How's it going?"
Okay.
And then the pixie, she's like, "Bow or something to Hooch over there. He's the guardian of the forest.
Oh.
You need to put some respect on his name. You need to bow your head."
Oh yeah, sure. She'll like do an elaborate bow.
And Hooch on the other side of the table, yes, gives a big ruff. And
Yo, Hooch.
And-
any chance you know where I can find some magic shroom?
ruff. It seems like he's saying
Cool aside.
yes. And then he puts both of his paws on the table. Like, you know how sometimes dogs try and sit like humans?
Absolutely.
The owlbear gives him a teacup that's filled with tea, and he just dunks his head down and just laps straight from the cup on the table. Drinking like a dog would. He can't lift it up with his paws, dogs don't have thumbs. And, the pixie looks back at you, Riot, and says, "I'm sure Hooch can help yous, but here's the thing. You need to participate in tea time first."
Sweet, untie me. Let's drink some tea.
And, the direwolf in the group has a very concerned look on their face as, the pixie gives you a drink. Do you drink it?
Hells yeah.
oh no.
Yes,
Can you do a
yes,
con save
yes.
for me, please?
This is ringing some bells
I'm
from
gonna
which
drink
life.
it like a shot. I'm gonna drink it like a shot.
Okay.
22.
Okay. Pretty proud of you. Okay. The laxatives won't hit right away then. At all.
Oh no. But not the forest laxative.
Aloe. Nature's laxative. It doesn't taste like anything, but it gives you the shits. They're not going for blood. They're not gonna kill the person who's gonna help their cause, right? They gotta give punishment of some kind.
I think this is so fitting that everyone having the riot.
Stella's like, "Oh right, so you heard what I said. You need to rally the other students, and Hooch will help you. Right, Hooch?" He goes, "Rough."
Hells yeah, let's get that Team Pixie shirt going.
Yeah, no, I'm quite sure. Do you want anyone else to come with yours? We got Brittany from the Sprites. We got Waffle. Actually, no, not Waffle. I don't want the fairy dragons having intel on us. Juniper's here. She's the owlbear. She can get a bit moody at times, though. And of course, there's General Fluffernutter. He's the head of the direwolves. You need to say General in front of his name, otherwise he won't feel respected.
General Fluffernutter, I would be most honored if you would accompany us.
The direwolf gives you a curt nod and gets up from his seat. He also seems to have like a little. I think
Notice how I chose the dog, Bat Stash.
I don't like you.
it's as close to an army uniform that you could make out of materials in the forest as you could get. I don't know how he put it together, but he did. So, Riot, you now are being led in the direction of what you're looking for, accompanied by the Guardian of the Forest and the head of the Direwolves, both who are very much dog-like, and will very much scare the shit out of Kira.
She doesn't know that.
From that sentence, I feel like I've lost all my marbles.
Come at me, bitch.
So, I will go back to Kira, who has
please
seen... No, you have seen that whatever was following you has spontaneously left, or has at least lost interest, and has something more important to do. So...
I will, spit over the edge of the tower and just watch it careen to the bottom. And then
Okay.
just nod in satisfaction.
Okay. Is she gonna stay in the tower?
I think she was on the outside of the top, but she'll definitely like make her way in from the top and like go to the bottom.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, there is a passageway to get out through the bottom, but it's kind of concealed to the outside, so at least you can get out. So yeah.
Cool.
Ayo, dog ASMR.
Get the fuck out of here.
It adds
Wait,
to
was
the
it-
ambience.
That General
that-
Fluffernutter in the
I
background.
was about to say that.
General Fluffernutter. he's
No,
real.
that was huge.
That was Hooch. Fun fact, Hooch was the name my dog had before we called him Mo. So, and I thought it was funny. Nothing's more southern than naming a dog Hooch. He's from Georgia, so.
Facts.
Yep.
Okay, so what's Kira gonna look for now? Like, is she gonna, try and find anyone? Is she gonna look for more light sources? Is she gonna wander aimlessly?
She still. How long would you say it's been since I've casted Fly, and have sat up at this tower?
I'd say about maybe 7 minutes. The dog left after about 5.
Okay.
Felt like eternity to you.
I will probably. When we were going into the forest, it was west to go deeper, right?
East.
East to go deeper.
It was east to go deeper. Okay. Then I will go.
East?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just go deeper. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll just use the last 3 minutes of my fly speed or my flying ability to not touch the ground. 'Cause
Okay.
Fuck that.
Would you like to give me a perception check while you're doing this?
Of course. Better. 19.
Okay. As you are flying above like a girl boss, which you're more of the gaslight gatekeep
Oh,
form of
100%.
girl boss, but
Yeah.
each to their own. You do see something below that resembles this blue light that you're looking for, and it seems to be in a circular shape around a lake. Forest.
I will careen in that direction.
Okay. So
Uh-oh.
you land next to the lake. I'm guessing she does not want to get her feet wet.
Nope.
And
Thank you.
yes, the lake seems to be abundant in a bunch of different bioluminescent plant life. Not limited to mushrooms, but all kinds. The water itself almost seems to glow, so it could make you even wonder that the reason these plants are glowing is because of any secrets this lake holds. But if you want to do an investigation to try and find the exact mushroom, unless it'd be more of a nature check, your call.
It's a +1 to either. I'll investigate.
Okay.
Actually, phone, that was not an invitation for you to activate voice commands. Before I do that, I'll kind of want to, like, hover over the lake so I'm parallel, and I kind of just want to look at my reflection.
Like, is she, like, close to it enough to just check herself out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're girl bossing, #slay queening. Do you try and test a bubble to see how large you can get it before it pops?
If the urge overcomes me, of course.
Does the urge overcome you?
Of course. If I had more gum, I would. This gum piece wasn't big enough for me to blow big enough bubbles. I'm so sad.
I'd say she's full of so much narcissism that she gets a pretty big bubble in.
Perfect.
Yeah, she's feeling pretty confident in herself. But I mean, how long do you think she's checking herself out?
Probably up until her fly would be about to run out. Then she would make her way back to the edge of the water.
Okay. I'd say that would probably... Around that time, Perrin and Roxas probably have found their way to the lake from following the creek. So you guys are in the clearing and you're like, oh boy, we've made it. And you just see Kira floating over the lake and checking herself out. Is there anything you would like to do in this moment?
Hello?
What? The fuck you little pieces of twerps doing here?
Did you find the... Okay, hey, no need for name calling, okay? Did you find the mushroom?
I'll look around at the plethora of mushrooms. Yeah, I found the mushroom.
Okay, how many of these did you say we had to take? Like, just one, right?
Sure.
Can I make a history check to see if I remember what Yui said about, like, collecting how many?
Sure.
14.
I mean, she was pretty much like, she didn't specify how many she wanted, basically, just get as many as you can find. Because they're gonna be dried up anyway for potions, ingredients.
Alright, in that case,
Alright, Roxas, I guess we should, like, just try to collect as many of these as we can. Only the glowing ones, like the blue glowing ones.
Sure. I just hope you wouldn't mind if I take some other ones too.
Hey, sure, okay. Don't do anything hunting with them, okay?
I see no reason to do that as of yet.
While we're foraging, I guess I'll make, like, some little notes in my notebook to let myself know, like, where these bioluminescent mushrooms would be in the forest, if I was brave enough to visit again.
Alright. At this time, so Zinro had actually been headed in the right direction, like northeast. So Zinro actually naturally came up to the right area. Congratulations. Clap.
Intuition.
Intuition, it's the sense of the forest.
Probably.
Slay.
I'm just a natural athlete. I can do this all day.
Wait a minute. Wait. Zinro, where's Riot? Like you said you were keeping an eye on her.
You see, Riot kind of became a riot and started just running off. I couldn't keep up with her. She just, got ahead of me. I was trying to stay in between the groups, that way we didn't, all get separated, but she did her thing as usual.
Oh no.
So what you're saying is either something's happening to her right now, or something really bad's gonna happen to us.
Well, I heard her singing, I want to say about 20 minutes ago, and she just never, I didn't hear anything after that, so I decided to come this way and try and see if I could find you guys first.
Well, what kind of music was she singing?
Something like, get away from me, some sort of don't take me type stuff.
So you're saying she's perfectly fine then?
Well, with her,
I don't think that's what he means.
I don't know, but
If
I
the
didn't.
song is supposed about staying away, I think they want to be by themselves.
Well, I thought better to get the group than to go in by myself, so... You know, if she's in trouble, we'd best do it together instead of me trying to be the hero, you know?
Oh, we gotta let Yui know, but we don't know where she is, so...
You're gonna hear in your head.
Can you please just say it in public?
No,
Why does it have to be in
because
my
I'm
head?
gonna use my actor feat to
Wait,
mimic
impair?
Yui's voice, and I'm gonna, in her voice, gonna say, "She'll be fine. You can leave her. Get the mushrooms and head
Fuck
back
you,
to the
fat
school."
stash.
Well, I don't...
You took the dogs with you, so you shouldn't be complaining.
Yeah, no, Riot will be fine.
I mean,
Riot will
you
be
know,
fine.
I'd have to say, Perrin, you know, you guys did a great job finding these things, but, being captain of the archery club, you know, we never leave a team member behind, and, you know, we should probably go try and find,
So you never leave yourself.
Aren't
exactly.
you? Wait.
This might
Monroe.
sound a bit insensitive, but you are the only member, aren't you?
We're actively recruiting, okay?
No, I wasn't trying to mean anything by that. It's just, it sounds weird to say something like that when you don't have any proof of it.
Well, you see,
It's a bit
ever
crazy.
since Magic Missile Dodgeball took over, there's no one wanting to join the archery club.
Well, I would have considered joining the archery club. It's just that, you know, my schedule's
here
a
you
bit
go.
wonky.
Here's a badge right now.
Well, it looks like you're part of the group now, aren't you?
Oh, I guess I am. Alright.
Just find yourself a job.
You don't
might have
really
to-
have to do anything. You can just kind of like watch me be awesome.
Oh, okay.
But
Actually,
like, I
no,
can
that-
totally teach you if you want.
No, that's fine. I'm perfectly fine watching. That perfectly fits well with my schedule. Thank you.
Perfect. Actually, you know what, Aaron, you'll be the co-captain. I like your style.
No, I don't have. No. I don't think I can be trusted with that kind of responsibility.
If you insist. But yeah, we should probably find Riot.
I'm already captain of the Magic Chess Club. I don't want to.
Conflict of interest.
I love that. I love that so much.
It's a dual responsibility. I mean, come on, you understand.
No worries, mate.
Perfectly fine taking the badge, though.
So
Oh, yeah.
are you
Oh,
guys
yes.
gonna go and try and find Riot, or?
Okay,
We'll
can I say something
we'll
out of
attempt
character
to.
for a second?
Yes.
I really hope I can somehow find the fairy dragons. I really hope I could.
Okay. I mean,
It would be fun. It'd be great.
Not if I find them first.
War.
I mean, while the group is looking for Riot, you could try and be looking for fairy dragons, or if there's any way that you kind of know how to summon them. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have a way to summon anything.
Yeah.
Based on
Also-
our... Oh, whoops, go ahead.
Let's
I was
see.
gonna say the whole thing that Kira did with the acting, like Zenro, knowing how Kira is just ignored, like the whole performance.
My apologies. That was in Perrin's mind.
Okay, cool. Even better, actually.
The easy target. The
Parents
one she would
just-
think to be most gullible and would follow that order coming
Nice.
from the order.
Dude, this sucks. I'm like, you're like the second person that I'm at the top of like the list of like people to fuck with. This is like the other person I know is ironic, and that one is just like people I know I can beat up, and I'm at the top of that list.
Yeah, we should probably get moving though.
Hey, we gotta collect all these first for the potion exam.
Correct.
Oh, I'll start foraging. Put some in my bag. Make some
Yeah.
notes in my awakened book. Being like,
Zenro will start collecting as well.
Wait, these are actually the mushrooms? Oh, I was just fucking with you when I told you that I found them. Holy
what?
shit, I'm good at this.
Well, even if you're wrong, I'm still taking a few samples of everything.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all.
I'll open my awakened spellbook and just be like,
Okay, you see, this is what we were looking for. Just want you to take a quick note of this, like, just so we know, in case they send us to do this again.
The spellbook just goes, yes, it's pretty simple. You damn losers. This is why you're all in detention.
well, mid-sentence, I'm gonna close the book.
Just be like, okay, that's enough out of you.
Are you the only one that can hear the book talk?
No, everyone can hear that. It's pretty much.
I'll say to the book, I'd like to see you shoot a damn arrow.
I'd like to see you get more members for your club.
Damn it. That
I
hurt.
really like your book. Can I trade you?
No.
Talk to me.
No. This book is mine. It was a gift, or it was a prank. I can't tell.
Wow, if you trade it, it might actually give you some personality, Kira.
Oh,
As-
this bitch is cold.
As like before you put the book away, Perrin, you'll see Zenro put like a little badge on the book, and he's gonna say you're our new PR manager.
I gotta give my spellbook a name, Eclipse. What am I gonna name this thing?
Good question.
That is a good
Page.
question.
Paige.
Page.
Page.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Page.
That's great.
Thank you, Chaos.
All right, there you go, Paige. There, you're a new member of the archery club now. Are you satisfied? I'm guessing not, but
I will shoot a damn arrow.
Head of public relations is a good job, I hear.
all right, Paige. Thank you for your insight.
I'll close Page and I'll put her back in my bag. Continue foraging for the mushrooms. Once I'm done with that, it's gonna be like,
All right, so Zenro, where's the last place you saw Riot?
Well, she was heading east, I believe, deeper into the forest.
Why would she go there?
I don't know. She
There's
was
Riot.
singing and she was doing her performance, and yeah,
So again, just because she's Riot.
yeah, pretty much.
No.
I guess, yeah. I guess we'll start heading east.
Okay, as you guys are heading eastward, do any of you think you'd be on like high guard to kind of just pay
I'm looking out
attention?
for that fucking dog.
Okay, so it's,
Well, I would also be technically high guard, but it's more for me, again, trying to find fairy dragons.
Okay,
I have humanoids as my favorite enemy, so I get advantage on survival checks to track them.
okay, so you can roll to try and track Riot, but I'm only gonna let Kira kind of roll a perception for what I want, but Roxas can still roll a perception to try and find a fairy dragon. It's just that, the first, Roxas, if you want to roll for fairy dragons.
Alright. 12, so no.
No. He's like, oh, I want to see a silly little fairy dragon. The fairy dragons are like, no.
The fairy
No.
dragons know you really badly want to see them, and therefore they will never reveal themselves.
Yeah, no, they're
I mean,
at,
it makes sense. The one time I get an interest in something, doesn't happen.
they're at the United Nations meeting right now.
Mhm.
Or they're planning their next attack on the pixies. Who knows? I think they all wear like battle helmets.
The New Jersey.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys have played It Takes Two, but
I've seen videos about it, but
There's a-
unfortunately I've never been able to play.
there's a battle between the wasps and the squirrels. And that's kind
Oh
of
my
like how
gosh.
I envision this. That like
Oh yeah.
no one else cares or even knows that this exists except these two species. And it's kind of just a turf war, if anything.
I love it.
And
So New Jersey.
because they
That
fly,
level was so fucking cool.
because they fly, it's all aerial battle. So most of the other creatures aren't involved. But yeah, no fairy dragons for you. Kira, can you roll that perception roll for me?
I got a 7.
Okay.
Seems fitting.
Oof. Okay.
It's like, where's
Seems very aloof.
Where's
That damn dog.
Fucking bitch.
Literally.
Possibly.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Literally.
It was like totally snarling at me.
And get this. It tried to chase me up the tower.
What a fucking loser. Like, stupid dog can't climb a fucking tower.
Get
It
good.
tried to chase me, a
Idiot.
female, up a tower. How fucking stereotypical is that? Come on.
It's a fan. I think it's a fan. It's a wannabe. It's a wannabe. It just wants to be like me. But it can't get up the tower, so how's it gonna match me? It can't.
They hate me because they ain't me.
Exactly.
Fug life.
Okay. So Zinro, do you want to roll for trying to track down Riot?
Yeah, I did. I rolled with advantage, and the first roll I got was 27 for a nat 20, and then the second was a 22.
Well, either way,
Yeah.
because you kind of knew the rough direction of where she was going in the first place, combined with this ability to track things down, you can kind of start honing in on where she is. Also, I would like to ask if she is currently jamming in the forest while she is with Hooch and...
Did the pixies take my lyre, or do I still have it?
You still have it.
In that case, we're adventuring in the forest. So I'm gonna be jamming out.
I will say that Hooch is kind of like prancing along to it. He's getting into like a little beat along to the guitar. General Fluffernutter doesn't look extremely enthusiastic, mainly because it's hurting his ears like hell. But
If I can tell it's hurting his ears, I'll like shift over to like a little further away from him, so it's not like right next to him.
he gives a curt nod of respect. The general knows when to give respect. And with the music blasting, Zinro does zoom in on where Riot is and can hear the direction of where she is.
Nice. I'm gonna like knock an arrow, just like bow ready just in case, but like I hear music, so I'm not like necessarily worried.
Yeah. You hear a relaxed song about running away with friends, becoming renegades. Obviously, she's fine.
And
Like what if they like took her and they're like playing her instruments as like a way to lure us in there?
And
I don't. Good.
I need to roll.
You're right. Not worth that.
I also have no idea what my accent is. Like, I'm just
It's okay.
going.
We don't.
I'm
don't-
time to roll something. We'll see what happens.
Don't bite that.
No.
General Fluffernutter, no, don't do it.
Fluffernutter, yes.
General Fluffernutter, yes. General
Sorry.
Fluffernutter, no.
My
General
cat,
Fluffernutter strikes again.
Right,
my
you
cat
said
was
someone
gonna bite
biting
my
you?
horseshoe and try to carry it off.
Zinro,
Oh, no.
while you are very much fixated on the sound that is coming from in front of you with the music, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Do all of us have to make this deck save?
Always look behind you.
Well, here's the thing. Are you all very much huddled together as a group,
wouldn't-
or are you spread
I
out?
wouldn't think so. We're kind of spread out, just a teeny bit, just to like look around.
Okay.
Dex saving throw. I got a 27.
Okay. So, very nice call, because you hear something else start blasting its way through the woods. Not from the direction that Riot is, but rather, I'd say, from the direction of the clearing. Or even the lake, maybe. And a deer runs past you. Except it seems to be glowing, so you can probably guess that it might be someone's familiar, and it just is bolting, and you can just hear in the distance someone screaming after it. Running in its
Yui?
direction. No. It is one of your upperclassmen. He's screaming after it, while another student is following him, sobbing her eyes out. It's
Oh
her.
fuck, it's relationship trouble. Get away, fast.
Should we care about this?
Well, they are pretty. It looks like it's a real problem for them. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, how much
their
is it a problem
not
for
ours.
us?
I mean, it's up to you guys to gauge it, but they're just running after the deer and running past you and trying to act like they don't know nobody.
Wait, it's the what kind of animal is the familiar again?
It's a deer.
Just a deer.
It's a
Okay.
deer.
I think.
And the female who is sobbing her eyes out has very deer-like features.
Oh.
I think
yeah.
Zinro's seeing this instantaneously, like his adrenaline's gonna kick in, and he's gonna immediately cast sleep on it.
Okay.
I like that's when the music ends is when he casts.
Yeah, so funny.
So does it just like immediately just conk it out?
Says it sends it into a magical slumber, and then I have to roll 5d8. It's a total of how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
Okay.
And it says it's within a 20 feet.
I'll let you take it.
Okay.
It's not concerned of you. It's mainly just concerned with getting away from the two that are chasing after it. Like a little shit that it is. Yeah. You avoided getting plowed down by Sif the Familiar, who is notoriously known for not listening to the student who looks after it, Diana, who is your upperclassman. But the pair of them are gonna give a thumbs up and just run towards it. This encounter was mainly just to see if you guys would get plowed down or not by the deer.
Well,
The encounter was just to fuck with you.
Yes.
I think Zenro's definitely going to use this opportunity to say to Diana and the other classmen, "Hey, upperclassmen, you should, think about that impressive feat I just did and join the archery club."
Oh dear God.
And then I'll give a thumbs up and a toothy grin, and then I'll immediately just be on my way to wherever Riot is.
Okay. As he like just turns around and walks away, Diana just whispers to her fellow classmate whose name is Liam, and she just goes, There's an archery club?" He's like, I mean, I guess. I thought there was only magic missile dodgeball.
Dang it.
Liam
Sorry, what did I miss?
Liam just picks up the deer and then like they walk away.
Oh. Alright, bye.
New recruits, yay.
Ooh.
Wait,
okay.
I spaced out. You recruited them?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Totally
Amazing.
not.
They didn't know the archery club existed.
Damn it. Magic missile dodgeball at it again.
Zuner's gonna have a revenge arc.
Yeah.
He's gonna plot against the magic missile dodgeball team and their group of cheerleaders they have.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
So you guys gonna go head over towards Riot.
I mean, I see no reason
Yep.
not to.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're probably gonna head that way.
Hey Roxas, I'll give you one more chance at a perception check.
God, I swear, I'm probably gonna fail this now. Alright, here we go.
Nat one.
Could I assist?
Because
too
you're
late.
familiar with the forest, I mean, if you know what he's looking for. I don't know if you know what he's looking for.
I feel like I would see that he's clearly frustrated and trying to look for something else. So like, I feel like I'd be like, okay, let's do this together, and then I don't know what he's looking for, but I'm gonna help him look for it.
Okay.
And I rolled a nat one.
Oh.
I got an 8. Oh, fuck, even with a +7.
Oof.
Got a nat one because you didn't know what you were looking for.
Exactly. Yeah,
So
but
fitting.
Well, you didn't
don't-
give me time to explain it to you.
Well, yeah, that's probably right.
Roxas,
So you just
wanna
come
roll
up to me and say like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you find this. What? Let me tell you what it is."
Sinro stares into the abyss.
Yeah. With his 150 feet of dark vision, he sees nothing.
He sees, your mom Lamau got him.
Oh, okay.
He sees these nuts.
Nice.
He's scoping the area and does a full 360 sweep just to see Kira smacking behind. Like, when are we gonna be done with this, guys? Come on.
I can't
she's-
fuck with a nerd every single round. Every single
I've
minute
gotta
of the
have
day.
better shit to do.
I have to save some of it for
Ow.
the lunch ladies again.
Fuck, I lost my water bottle in the process.
Oh no.
Because it's the dirt, you couldn't hear the hydro flask clank against the ground.
You have to, I'm sorry, but you have to make it that, like, Hooch picked it up thinking it was like a toy that, that Kira threw.
Let's see if you found it.
Oh gosh. It's like, ooh, shiny. Let
That's
me
a
take this.
5. No.
No, dang.
The hydro flask is lost in the woods.
It's good that you
Forget Riot, we
find the
gotta
hydro
find my
flask because Riot would have done shit to it.
Hooch
You've been like,
channeled
oh hey, that's my friend's hydro flask. I'll take that back to her.
Hooch channeled his inner Kira and was like, Wow, this is so cheap. What a cheap bitch.
I thought you were gonna say, oh, rough.
I should have.
Oh, my gusta.
Hey, don't say that. I'm offended. Don't say that, poor favor.
No,
Poor favor.
no Watako.
Poor favor.
How dare you, sir?
Casual
What?
racism.
Oh my god.
Okay. So. I'd say by now, you guys, have gotten up to Riot. What would you, so I'd say Zinro is in front. Because there are dogs present, I just want to ask where in the order Kira would be.
Back. At the
Okay,
very
she
back.
does not see the dogs. So, Zinro, you see Riot. Riot probably sees Zinro. What y'all do?
I'm gonna look.
Riot's just jamming with the Shadow Dog and Direwolf Dog. Change of
Sinner's
colors.
gonna say to Riot, oh, I see you made some new friends there, right?
Oh, hey, losers. So this is General Fluffernutter, and this is the Guardian Spirit of the Forest. They're helping me find the mushrooms.
Are you sure you haven't taken one already?
No, but I seriously cannot wait to try it.
No,
yeah, that
we
sounds
already
alright.
we already got some. Riot, we already have some.
Why did you mention
Oh.
that to her?
Sick. Alright,
I don't want to lie to her. I want to be honest.
I'm
I
not
guess...
saying to lie. I'm just saying, why did you have to point out exactly when you just heard what she was gonna do with it?
I guess we're good
Good
then?
point.
Yeah, but why do you have two very giant, scary-looking dogs with you?
It is
what?
a long story that involves a
Get rid of them.
What?
Get rid of them. Or put them down.
human or whatnot. But basically, the long story short is we're all on the Pixies side. Got it? Go
Did you
Pixies!
get-
I don't
Wait.
care enough to.
Wait, is this
choose
like
a
a new
side.
sport or something we're trying? You said we're on
Don't ask
sides
questions. Just support the Pixies. Be on the Pixies side.
No, I
I
can't
sort of owe
do
it to
that
them
without context.
because I sort of, sent her daughter floating away in the...
Are
You
the
what?
pixies allied with these mangy beasts, and are there any more on their side?
Okay, Kira, what is your problem with dogs?
They fucking suck.
And Hooch
You fucking suck.
Hooch is gonna peer over, and it's very much the dog from before, as you can see.
I'll narrow my eyes and start growling, just like at the very bottom of my throat.
Hooch growls back.
Kira, did you not hear... Did you not hear the words Guardian Spirit of the Forest? I probably wouldn't piss him off.
Eclipse force Bat to do an intimidation check. Both you guys do intimidation checks.
Okay. You have disadvantage, by the way, because you're afraid of dogs.
Fine, I rolled a
Dang.
Oh, I rolled a 14. 6. What's that to? A 14 total, anyways.
Ooh.
13 plus 4.
Damn.
17. Yeah. You're pretty confident when you're growling at the dog, but the dog growls back louder.
I push Baron towards it. Take the nerd. His book can talk.
Wait. No.
He's got the goods.
Hooch just looks at Perrin and just goes, rough.
Is it a friendly rough or is it just a neutral rough?
It's a neutral rough.
Oh, okay.
He's like,
Well,
who?
So, Hooch, the mushroom, were they close to here?
He goes, rough. That's a yes.
Feel like I should get some of my own as well. Show
that's
Yui
not
that I'm
gonna
putting in
end
the
well.
work.
He
Putting in the work.
agrees with a very nice rough.
Thank you, Hooch. All right, let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Yeah, he nods, and General Fluffernutter gives Kira a glare. He's still wearing his very badly put together general vest from the tea party.
You know, General Fluffernutter, if you want to eat her, I'll just tell Yui she got lost.
He nods a little bit. And then, like, while staring at Kira, licks his lips a bit, but keeps walking with Riot.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking put both of those bastards down.
Oh my god.
Good luck with that. You're afraid of dogs.
Add another group of creatures that Bat threatens to kill that just so happens to be Chaos's friends.
Bat wants to kill all my friends, no matter
If I
which
had a
campaign
nickel
it's in.
for every time that's come up, I'd have at least $1 at this point.
Oh my god.
All of my friends. Bat wants to kill all of my friends.
Don't make friends with things I hate then.
Hate less things. Hate
Never.
less things.
Well, Bat hates everything, so good luck.
Unstoppable force meets the immovable object.
No.
Well, Hooch is just
Thanks,
gonna lead you to the good old Yield Pond.
As
Lake.
we're traveling, I'm sorry, is there a stick nearby, like a good,
Oh god.
2-foot long stick?
I mean, look for one. I mean, it's a forest, so there's plenty of twigs around. You just gotta find the right stick.
Yeah, I just gotta find a decent stick. Want me to roll investigation on that?
Sure.
That's a 17.
You find a pretty darn good stick.
Perfect.
That
I'm gonna
stick-
wield it with 2 hands.
That stick looks the best. Whether it's for fighting or for chewing, it's a pretty good stick.
Kind of like hold it onto my mouth. Nah, I got this. That's what the gum's there for.
Nah.
Nah.
Finding the most physically appealing stick within the forest actually makes dogs want to like come at you more.
I'm gonna see if they see this.
They better fucking not.
Fluffernutter
Like, oh.
doesn't. They both don't. You're safe.
Oh, dang.
Perfect.
Okay.
They won't see it coming.
Alright. So, you guys are gonna head back towards the lake, I guess. And, yeah, Riot in front of you, while somewhat depleted, is a very generous selection of plant life that is glowing all different sorts of colors, but as far as you can remember, the blue mushrooms were the ones that Yui told you to harvest.
Yeah, luminescent blue mushroom. Gonna go grab a bunch. And then I'm gonna hide 3 of them on my person.
Okay, is she gonna try any of them? Just so I know.
No, not right now. She's hiding them on her person.
Okay. But is she gonna, like, visibly have a few that, like, she's gonna, in quotations,
Yes.
take back?
Yes, she's gonna have a few that she's gonna give to Yui, and then she's gonna hide 3 of them on her person.
Slay. Okay. I mean... I kind of want to do a sleight of hand for that, but we can do that later when you get back to Yui. Unless you think you're good at hiding it.
Yui's
Oh, great
a
at
monk,
hiding
so
them.
good luck.
So, one's going in the bra, because no teacher is gonna search there. That is gonna be a definite, no.
That's a confirmed 1.
Yeah, and then the other ones, probably hide one in my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of floofy hair.
Yes.
And then the third one, I'll hide somewhere easy to find.
Okay.
Because I'm the kind of person who would try to hide one, and so Yui is going to search me and expect to find one.
Pretty solid, thinking ahead. Riot's
Fuck
like,
yeah.
you can't win all of them.
Riot is experienced in getting in trouble.
Oh yes. Who knows if catching the previous school on fire was true or not? Oh boy.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. She won't admit it if it was, you know. Don't admit your crimes.
Exactly. If you don't admit it, they don't exist. Okay.
More like if you don't admit it and they don't have evidence, they can't get you for it.
Is anyone else looking to pick up any more mushrooms?
Well,
picked
not
up
exactly
everything I wanted
mushrooms,
to.
but I suppose just other stuff.
Okay. So Roxas, you pick up, it seems like some glowing wild grass. Also, there's some glowing lily of the valley too. So there's been some sort of mutation in the natural flora. And there's also some lily flowers that are glowing as well. So
Yep, definitely taking notes.
you can pick those up. And, yeah, I don't know if you're gonna go for it, but there's some fish in the lake that are glowing as well, but...
Wait, you said fish?
Yeah, it's a lake.
Zenra
Am I
jumping
legally
in.
allowed to hit it with an Eldritch Blast? Am I legally allowed to do this?
I wanna see what...
Keep in mind that you do have the Guardian of the Forest, like, right behind you, so...
That's why I'm
Thank
asking,
you
am I
for
legally
your
allowed
help.
to do this?
Hooch and General Fluffernutter. She will give them a salute.
They nod.
Wait, why are you showing respect to these dogs? They're authority figures, aren't they?
But they're also dogs!
Okay. Alright.
Right then?
They seem like they're gonna keep watch over the group, particularly because Kira is there.
Can I just give him the side eye and just tighten my grip on the stick?
I'm gonna see if they see the stick now.
They probably do.
Yeah.
I do have it out in front of my body.
Okay, yeah,
It
they
is
do.
Purely just in preparation.
Yeah, Hooch is sus of Kira. Fluffernutter wants the stick.
Oh. General Fluffernutter to you.
General Fluffernutter, in his prime and glory, mind you. Is Zinro gonna try and go for the fish?
Yup.
Alright.
He went full in, like, cat instinct, just claws ready.
Is he going straight into the water?
Yeah, he's diving. He's not a trained swimmer, but in his mind, he is right now.
Okay, roll a d20 for me, please.
As soon as Zenro jumps in, I'm just gonna joke.
What is he, like the captain of the swimming club or something? Wait, do we have a swimming club?
I got an 18.
Yeah, you catch a fish in your jowls,
Ooh.
and as you stand up, because you are literally 6'3", Hooch looks at you in pure shock. But doesn't seem to do anything. He's just like, I can't believe this simpleton just did this in front of me. On my turf.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, but
why I didn't want.
because Zinro is a tabaxi and not a human, Hooch will let it pass.
Just nature running its course.
Yep.
That's how he sees it, yes.
I'll look at General Fluffernutter and Hooch and feel bad. And I'll slowly take the fish out of my mouth and then, like, offer it to them as a peace offering. And then throw it back in the water.
Yeah, they nod at you. They don't eat fish.
I figured. Just yeah.
Good thing I didn't do magic blast. Ooh.
Try to have them become members of the archery club. Who knows?
Boy, that's a great idea, actually.
Let's get back to school. I'm feeling the urge to set something on fire.
Oh, do you guys want to go and head back and whatnot?
Yeah, I really want to hit this. I just want to get this over with.
Okay.
Why, parents, something scaring you out here?
I look at the two giant dogs.
No, nothing at all.
I'll cast Minor Illusion.
Please don't. Please
Okay.
don't.
Okay.
General
I was about to- okay, I'll tell you what I was going to do. I was gonna cast Minor Illusion, like in the bush behind you, to create the sound of a lion.
Do it.
Wait.
DM says do it.
Can you read Minor Illusion to me? Like, to beat the thing, you have to do an investigation check or an insight check?
Investigation against my spell save.
Oh, I have a +6 to that, so hopefully.
Yep, and my save's pretty low, I believe.
Let's hope I don't roll bad then.
I think this is technically, yeah.
I got a 15.
Yeah, you beat it. Mine's a 13 for my sorcerer.
I jump a little bit, but I clearly see you like casting it, and I'm just like, wait. What's your spell casting? Is it like what'd you say? You said it was illustration, right? Because I forgot what you said yours.
Yeah, it is illustration.
I see you like you're just in midair painting a spell, and I'm like,
Okay, really? I can do that too.
He draws a lion.
I just thought, like, what's scarier than a cat? A bigger cat.
What is it with you guys, like, trying to mess with me? I really don't appreciate it.
It's nothing. It's just,
Be
banter.
less of a nerd, and nobody will mess with you as much.
Yeah, well,
I don't think that would change anything.
I mean, he's gonna join the archery club. He's gonna be less of a nerd. He's trying. I mean, against his will.
That's
Little do you know, I am co-captain of the archery club. Yes, I did just say that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, half of it is confidence.
You hear that, co-captain, right here?
God damn it, Riot. Jesus Christ.
And as she starts playing this song, she's gonna also cast Minor Illusion. Strumming is her spellcasting focus.
Uh-huh.
And she's gonna put a dog face right in front of Kira.
Okay.
Zenro. Sorry.
Haha. Very funny.
Zenro's gonna start clapping because the song that Riot just played is actually the archer team's anthem.
You sure it's not the narcissism team?
I mean, like, you could be like a archery team musician, like, if that's something you want.
Fuck no, I don't do extracurricular activities.
How often are you in detention?
Like, every day.
You're basically just free labor.
Fuck you, Kira.
I only speak the truth.
That's actually
yeah.
a good point.
Isn't detention like just extracurricular, except it's more of a punishment anyway? So.
Riot
Oh
is
my
the
god, you
president of the
never
detention
realized it,
club.
did you?
Well, you know what? You guys are just jealous that I'm cool.
Riot's mind right now. My life is a lie. My life is a lie. Somebody's got to get stabbed.
The dogs barking in Chaos's background are just Fluffernutter and Hooch communicating.
Oh my god.
Zenro really feels the song and starts dancing.
Who's gonna join in with the dance?
Zenro's gonna point at Hooch as if it's like a synchronized dance.
I'm debating playing Crab Rave bass boosted or not.
I mean, yes.
Are Hooch and General Fluffernutter gonna follow us out of the forest, or are they watching us leave?
They're just gonna follow you to the clearing.
Gotcha.
Okay. But let's see what happens as you guys are leaving. If anything happens.
what I put in the Aleian Magic Arts Academy is essentially what Zinra was hoping would happen with the dogs.
Ah, yes. No, they were jamming along. They were jamming. I mean, like, Riot's leading it, and now they're besties with Riot, so it's only natural.
True.
Yeah, so you guys head out. Slay. Yeah, you don't encounter anything. And, at the clearing, you can see Yui frantically pacing.
What up, Teach?
She looks over at you guys and, like, a sigh of relief seems to wash over her. She herself does have the potions ingredient on her, so it seems like she had found it right away. But it has been quite a hot second since you guys went in. So
He sent us out for nothing.
You'll never believe it. There was a fire, and there was animals trying to kill us, and Riot ended up like falling into a hole, and then there were explosions. It was crazy.
No, I did not fall into a hole. I became the leader of a vicious pack.
there was a fire.
Yeah, it was cool.
Absolutely. It was huge. It
There's no
burned up
fire.
half the forest.
There's no fire.
You're questioning, not much happened.
And by fire, we mean the fire that Riot was jamming out of that instrument.
Hells yeah.
The fire that is called my
My music was lit.
I'm gonna vomit.
Lit AF.
It was fire.
Oh, okay. You guys did find
We
the
also
lake,
met the
right.
guardian spirit of the forest.
Guardian.
And General Fluffer.
Who?
General Fluffernutter. He's a dire one.
Okay.
And he is based.
Okay.
He's got a spiffy jacket.
I see.
Yee.
We need to call animal control immediately.
Kira, wolves live in the forest.
Animal
They don't
control
have
in the
to.
forest isn't necessary. That is their home. However, if an
Just
animal
go
does
fucking-
find
just-
if an animal finds its way into your dorm, Kira, I'm sure you can discuss it with the headmaster, but or the dean of student affairs, but
Only one living thing's leaving that dorm then. And it's going to be me.
Kira, just don't fucking go in the forest and you won't see any dogs.
I didn't want to.
Well, then maybe don't get detention.
Listen, the fact that we have to, pay for this fucking food is ridiculous. Alright, I wanted more food. My whole group of bitches wanted more food. I think those lunch ladies are jealous. They underfed us.
it's
You know,
just,
like, you could have just went with the meal plan option with extra add-ons.
That's
No one
a
is
lot of
jealous
work.
of you, Kira. Like, literally no one.
all they're jealous of is her metabolism.
He's grew.
Yeah, even Zenro's jealous.
Oh my god. Yui just nods at you all quietly. She kind of just like asks we'll head back to the potions room then. You all did find the lake and collected the ingredient, right?
Hells ye. Here you go, Teach. Dumps the mushrooms
Uh,
into her hands.
Riot, you know I need to check you, cause
You go right ahead. I have nothing to hide. Nothing on me. I gave you everything. Let's go.
and then she literally just pulls a mushroom out of Riot's pocket, and she's like,
Now I've given you everything. Let's go.
she shakes her head, and then she keeps walking, so yeah, that basically did the trick.
She'll turn around and wink at the party.
So what you're saying is that tonight there's gonna be a fire at the school.
Fuck yeah. We're gonna get turned and start a pyrotechnic show.
Yeah.
Zenro's definitely in for that.
Just for that, I think I'm gonna have my character stay awake for most of the night.
So, You guys do drop off your ingredients at the potions room, so pyrotechnics show at midnight
Hell yeah.
in the event hall.
Of course, it is an event.
Exactly. And as it is pretty late into the night, I'd say you guys do try and just spread word around the dorms and get people to come to your little, well, not very little, very big show. Those of you who want to go can. Those of you who don't, yeah, I can understand you don't want to get detention again. Yui doesn't want to deal with anything anymore, so she's gonna stay in the potions classroom because she doesn't want to be responsible. And besides that, I'd say Roxas
I'm
will...
gonna make punch out of the mushrooms,
Oh my
Oh
God.
no.
and it's gonna be the kind of drink that you can like light the top on fire, drink it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's a pyrotechnic show.
Zenro will have made like little hors d'oeuvres with like a little like toothpick in each of them that's got like a little archery team flag on it.
What are the hors d'oeuvres? Like, is it deviled eggs or?
No, he definitely snagged one of the fishes from the pond. And the dogs didn't see him, so he's definitely gonna like make it like a tuna salad.
Oh yeah, so little tuna salad bites.
Yep.
All right. I'd like you to roll just a d20 for me. For how good they are. 'Cause of course, if they're good, it'll attract attention.
Yeah. I got an 8.
Maybe it can be survival because you're preparing food.
Okay.
Equip.
Okay,
True.
8 plus what?
Well, proficiency for survival is +7.
Okay, so
15.
it's a 15. Okay.
15. Yeah.
You know, it's not like the best thing ever created to man, but it's some really fucking good tuna salad.
Nice.
Or fish salad. It's not a tuna.
Right.
A tuna would not be in a
Right.
lake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantasy fish salad. There you go.
That's slightly glowing because you
And-
did say the fish were
exactly.
glowing.
It does
Yeah.
glow, and people are kind of weirded out by the fact that you're serving fish that's glowing, but I'd say there are a few people who are like they're like, oh, there's an archery team? That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll check it out.
Also, you two nerds are being forced to participate by Riot.
Oh, alright, nice. In that case, because I was promoted to do this, I'll be right next to Zenro, and I'm gonna advertise, promote the Magic Chess Club, and I'm gonna have a page just opened up, trying to get her to help and be enthusiastic about the club and trying to get people to join.
She's like, I want to go to
Nice.
bed.
The
I
party's
want to
just an
sleep. You should be
The
sleeping.
party's just an advertisement for the archery club and the Magic Chess Club.
There you go.
Alright, please join the Magic Chess Club. It will increase your wit and your strategic brilliance, just as it did mine. Paige, please be more enthusiastic.
Yeah, you want to get good grades? Join the Magic Chess Club like this kid.
Here, nerds, you've been working hard. Go ahead and have some punch.
Did they drink it?
I don't want to drink it.
You don't know I put the mushrooms in it.
I don't, but I
It's
really
glowing.
don't want it if you're
the
offering.
drink's glowing.
It's glowing.
Yes.
And the top is on fire, but it looks good.
Zenro's gonna do a keg stand on the punch bowl.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was Riot's thing. Riot
And
hates you.
Riot can do a keg stand on
All right.
top of Zenro's
She'll-
feet, on top
No,
of the punch bowl.
she'll be the one holding Zenro to do his cake stand, but then he has to hold her to do her cake.
Yep, definitely.
Do you want to roll for how much you drink of it? Like a D100 for
Yeah.
the percentage of it?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. 47.
Yeah, you drink about half of it.
Oh.
You down that shit. You're woozy.
Oh.
No,
Oh, God.
but you feel great. It's like the room is full of like sparkly disco lights, and everyone wants to join the archery team.
Right, you gotta try this. It's good
Hells
stuff.
yeah, let's get turned!
Does Riot just drink the rest, do you think?
She'll light the entire bowl on fire first.
Mm-hmm.
And then she will drink enough to get turned, but she'll make sure that everybody else from detention has enough for 1 cup.
Okay. And there is the second bowl because you had 2 mushrooms.
That's true.
So you have
That's
2
true.
punch bowls.
I'll cautiously take 1 sip. 1 tiny sip.
One tiny sip. Yeah, you can tell immediately what's in it and you're like, nope.
Paige, I think I'm losing it. Please, I need some reassuring
Put
words.
the cup
comfort.
down. Put the cup down. Go to bed. Go to bed. You don't want to be in detention again. What are you doing? You're going to be a disappointment to your family. What are you doing?
Your book orders you around? Kinky.
It's not like that.
Sure it's not. Now I see
not
why
like
you're always
that.
reading.
Oh,
Dinner's gonna.
Oh, boy.
Assumption.
How's this punch hitting, Eclipse? How's it hitting?
You want to roll a d20 for me? The higher it is, the more potent it is for how you made it.
Hells.
Oh, chaos. Oh no.
Where's my
Survival.
I got an 8.
You want me to roll? I'm AFK right now. I'm watching the car right now.
Nat 20!
That is the most potent.
Let's get turned!
It's gonna get way turned.
Okay, you
So,
know what?
clearly I
It is
have not taken a
Crab
sip
Rave
whatsoever.
base boosted time.
Nice.
She knows how to get the potency out of these mushrooms. She actually
Oh.
pays attention in potions class.
Oh,
And she knows the best way to make these mushrooms potent, even in a large amount of punch.
And you know what? And that's why Yui respects her. Because she does pay attention in potions class. So, yeah. Yeah. That
What
is.
parents see?
See, it was only a little bit, but because that's the most potent shit. It's like when my sister tried a White Claw for the first time and had no food in her stomach.
Oh no.
That's gonna fuck you. It's like he starts seeing multiple pages around him.
God.
And they're all starting to just stare him down. And still yelling
Yeah,
at
you
him
know
to go
what?
to bed.
We do have empty stomachs. I don't know the last time we all ate.
Yeah.
It's been a while. We were out searching the woods.
I am so glad I have not drinking anything.
Is Kira having named the punch or no?
No, she would have went right to her dorm to take
Okay.
a shower and put her new stick next to her quarterstaff. In
Oh
her
my
dorm.
god. Anything else, or are we calling it a night?
I think that's
Well,
it.
all I'm gonna say is that while all of this is happening, I'm just kind of going around the place, putting talismans there.
Okay.
Nice.
It's so
I would,
boosted.
I would
After,
say.
Sorry, you first.
I would say Zinner definitely sees like the extra pages that Perrin sees as well, and he's gonna like try and do some advertising for the Archie Club and use them as targets, but really he's just shooting at nothing.
I can't believe Kira's not, at the most lit party of the night. Everybody's gonna be talking about how Miss Popular wasn't there.
Paige, why are you everywhere? Please stop looking at me.
Kira missing out on a party.
Yeah,
Her
like
social cred's
Riot.
gonna take a hit. First you had
Right.
detention, now you miss out on a party.
Riot's totally gonna be like the new popular person.
I am the new Kira! She says from the front of the room as she sets off a pyrotechnics show while being
Yes.
completely turned.
Yep. That's all I
Also,
want to do.
she's a wild magic sorcerer, so let's go over to my wild magic reader.
Let's see what happens this time.
D20.
God, I'm hoping fireball. Just poetic.
It's a 14.
That's...
Oh, she's already turned. I'm now confused.
You could do something else.
Oh great, I'll roll another D20. I'm already confused. I'm turned.
D20 for wild magic?
Oh no. And even everything catches fire. There's grease all around me.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I cover myself and everything around me in grease as I'm setting off a pyrotechnics show.
As Riot is yelling at the top of her lungs about how turnt she is and that she's the new Kira, she literally sets herself on fire. And it is, as you could say, the most lit thing you've ever seen.
And everything around me.
I don't know if anyone's gonna do anything about that, but
I can do something, but it's not gonna be good.
Fan the flames.
I mean, there's a reason why I put talismans around everywhere.
Okay.
It's okay, I have control flames.
That's great, but are you okay enough to actually do it?
I have no idea. Eclipse, can I put myself out with control flames, or am I too turnt? Do I not even realize I'm on fire?
You rolled a nat 20 for how potent it is, and
So
you
you
literally
don't know
chugged it, so you are quite turned.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep partying. I'm gonna keep partying while I'm on fire! I'm
Literally-
always this hot, I don't know what you're talking about.
You've become one with the fire at this point.
That's exactly
Because, like,
it.
again, I put talismans everywhere, and they've kind of been set to, activate at some point when I wanted them to, and they will basically just be the spell Shatter.
Can
Wait,
you describe
what
what
shatter?
that does? And what your intent is with it?
It's just more like a thing when everything was over, or maybe the teachers were going to come.
By
So
the way,
to give people maybe a bit of time to get out of here.
Okay.
yeah, since I got a nat 20 for the turntness of this juice, what's this party looking like?
No one's paying attention to anything. They're in their own world. And everyone's rocking along to Riot. They think everything's fine.
Again, I am so glad I drank nothing.
Are the teachers getting any wind of this bunch of
Oh.
students
Oh,
getting
They
fucking
turned.
turned, setting things on fire?
Oh, absolutely. The teachers are finding out. And they are running. The headmaster might even be running.
They're running?
They're running.
This is the greatest party to
Yeah.
ever hit the
Just
school!
tell me when they get close.
I think Zenro is gonna slowly kind of realize that
Oh,
Riot is actually on fire, and he's gonna run and try and tackle her to drop and roll.
right. She is going to ignore you and start playing a song about how this is going to go down. This party is going to go down in history,
Oh my god.
You will remember me for history.
and we are all going to be immortal.
Oh yeah.
Hey yo, banger.
By the way, guys, I'm watching my car right now, and my phone to 1%. So if
Okay.
I hang up, it's because my phone died. So
I would
so you
actually
guys know.
say this is a very good way to end.
I agree.
Agreed.
Everything is on fire. And the teachers are rushing to see what's
Oh,
happening.
the teachers are there?
They're not in there yet, but I will tell you that, the four of you, excluding Kira, because Kira went back to her dorm,
Like a
will
loser!
definitely find yourselves in detention again.
I mean, hey, if I'm getting attention, you better believe I'm gonna cast Shatter on them.
If you're gonna get the sentence, you might as well, make it count.
Because I mean, like, hey, if they're coming from the same point of area, I can cast Shatter. They'll be too busy trying to save their ears, and I can try to escape with Perrin.
You know what I'm gonna do with that as well?
Mhm.
I will think ahead to that, and I will put I'll cast Alarm.
Do you think you're like conscious enough to do that?
I would say
You chugged half of a
You
punch
chugged
bowl.
half.
You shot
I
half and
would-
it's 20 points.
You are
Your fucking turn, man.
I would say probably not.
The
But
only reason I'm fine because I drank nothing. I didn't do that.
Aaron took a sip and he's seeing things.
Yeah, that's why I took nothing. Because again,
Even my
when
worst
they get
nightmare.
close, I'm casting Shatter. They'll be busy with their ears. I'll try to escape with Perrin.
Okay.
you could say you see my character trying to set up this alarm like for them, but instead he's just like doing hand movements and dancing instead. Like in his recollection, he's doing this alarm spell, but he's actually really just dancing and raving out.
Riot is just gonna keep playing while on fire until the teachers put her out.
Okay. I'd say
I think she's gonna need a new guitar.
Just
I'll give Roxas the benefit of the doubt, and he's able to escape with Perrin since he is not wasted. Although Zinro and Riot do get caught because Zinro at this point, while trying to cast Alarm, is flossing.
Yes.
Yeah, he's he's dancing along to Riot. So you two will probably find yourselves in detention again, and
Is Yui in detention with us for sending us out to find magic mushrooms?
Did the teacher get detention?
Yui's gonna find a way to not get caught. She's like, I told them not to take it. They probably went back out and took it themselves. And with that, I'll call it a night for this one shot.
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
It was awesome.
I think that was the perfect ending.
Yeah, it
Please
was.
tell us, did the party go down in history at the school?
Oh, absolutely.
Fuck yeah. A bunch of people went to detention, came back, threw a party that got everybody turned.
With nat
And I
20
just
punch.
casted Shatter.
And then the tiefling was on fire playing the lyre guitar until the teachers came and put her out.
Exactly.
Is there any way I could roll a quick d20 just to see if anybody joins the archery team?
I'd actually say roll a d10 for how many people join.
Get
Okay.
a wrap up. Get a nice wrap up in there for everybody.
I got
Did
a 10.
Kira's popularity take a hit
You
from
get
not being at
10.
the party?
You get 10 You get 10 members into the archery team. Congrats.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Take that, magic missile dodgeball.
Does Kira's popularity take a hit from not being at the biggest party to ever hit the school?
Yeah, everyone's like, all of her wannabes are there, and they're like, "Where's our queen?" And then they see Riot catching herself on fire after like giving them this real cool punch, and they're like, "Damn, this girl's the real one that's lit."
I'm in bed with my pillow over my ear. You can see the flashes of the party going through from through her window.
As she's
it's
trying
like that
to like,
one meme.
as she's covering her ears and eyes, she can still see the shadow of Hooch. It's like that. Sometimes I still hear his voice meme.
She doesn't sleep that night.
She does not sleep that night.
She goes
Wait.
to her classes the next day with a level of exhaustion.
Wait, the area that we were in, was there windows?